Hi, Hotties. Oh, hey. Oh, hey there. Wait a second, I need to lean back. Ah, that's better. Welcome in, every hottie. Ruff and tough. My name is Vylett Moonheart, and I am your wolf knight, Gyaru of the eternal dusk, here to protect you no matter what. And today, we are playing survival mode Skyrim. Welcome in, everyone. Hi, how was your weekend? Hi, 4 ears and 1 ponytail. That's me. Hi, every hottie. How are you today? Here, let me adjust the wolf mic. Ah, there we go. Hi. Welcome in. How was your weekend, guys? How was your weekend? What did you get up to? Did you enjoy the karaoke on Saturday? I had so much fun. I had a lot of fun. That was a really good time. Even though you guys forced me to sing Crazy Frog, I had a great time. Welcome in, everyone. Hi. Nice to see ya. Yeah, not long enough. Isn't that always how it is on the weekends? It's like, man, you blink and then suddenly it's Monday. Hey, but never fret, never fear. If you're in the United States, you have a very long weekend coming up. It's called Labor Day weekend. Yay! 4-day weekend coming soon, hopefully. You picked great music. Thank you, arigato. Your favorite was Crazy Frog? I can't believe this. I put my heart and soul into singing songs, into making a playlist that I thought you guys would enjoy. And it turns out that Crazy Frog is your favorite? Shaking my head. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Hi. I'll be VOD gang. Okay, we'll see you later. Thank you for coming in, everyone. Hello. What's up? What's poppin'? I have some cool things. I have some really cool things to talk about today. So, first things first, before we get started, let's say hi to each other, shall we? Hello, Kano. Welcome in. Hello, Fruits. Hello, Crayon. Hello, MDK. Hello, Hamster. Hello, Zelize. Hello, Soul Striker. Hello, Mailforge. Mailforge. Why am I putting an extra L on that? Mailforged. Hello, Flightless. How are you? Hi, everyone. Minahati. Hello, Breadfruits. Hi, guys. Hi. Fruits, thank you for redeeming Imprison Yourself in the Baby Jail Pool. Today it is filled with hot chocolate sundae sauce. You know that hot fudge that they put on top of sundaes? That's what you're getting today. Wow. Pretty tasty today and no drawbacks. Hi, everyone. Hello, Fig. Banished. Hey, thank you so much for the resub. A tier 1 for 9 months in a row. Thank you, Banished. Vylett, where is my child support? This wolf puppy won't raise itself. Looks around awkwardly. I left my wallet, in hell. Listen, 9 months of suffering, okay, on your part, doesn't mean that I need to pay you anything. Thank you so much, Banish. I really appreciate that. You know who will take care of that wolf puppy? That's right, Jacob from Twilight. Actually, you know what? No, he's weird. Never mind. I take that back. Don't let kids around him. He's weird. He's weird. I recant that statement. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, Kay. How are you today? And let me say hi to everybody. Hello, Basement. Welcome in. Hi. Hello, Sustreka. Hi, Maka. Thank you for being first, Maka. I really appreciate that. Arigato. Thank you. Thank you. Spaghetti, thank you for coming to Butcher for 20 months in a row. Hey, 20 months of boss. What? I can't read that last word today. My eyes must be really overstrained because for some reason I can't read one of those words in your message. Thank you so much for the support, Spaghetti. I really appreciate that. Wow, almost 24 months, huh? Almost 2 years. Wowie, wow. That's crazy. Thank you so much, Spaghetti. Arigato. Over on Red Site, hello Ta, hello Apotheosis, hello Soso, hello Veiled, hello Krasy, hello Kieran, hello Stursky, hello Fard, hello Arlo, hello Mauricio, hello Ta, hi everyone, hello Puaden, hello Lamoro, hello Nano, hello Veiled, hi Firehill, welcome in, hi Mazel, hi guys, hi David, hello Chunky, hi everyone, Minahati. How was your Sunday? Did you sleep well? I did. I actually slept really well. It's cooled off like just a little bit, so instead of 100 degrees, it's now 97. 95. So last night was a little bit cooler than normal, and I actually got to sleep. It was quite nice. Hi, Dandy. Welcome in. I love summer, don't you guys? Hi, everyone. Minahati. Hello. Hi, Top Gear. Hi, guys. Hi, Soli. Welcome in. Every hottie. Hi, Kent. Hi. How you doing? Hi, Soso. Hi, It's Not. Welcome in. Hi. Hi guys, hi! Hi Laser, welcome! Hello, Slover. Yay, labor. Yay, the day where you do all of your work. That's why they call it Labor Day, right? No, I'm just kidding. I know why they call it Labor Day. Looks into the camera nervously. It's because that's what the day that all human babies are born, right? Because the mothers go into labor all at the same time. Yeah. Hello, Blue. Welcome in. Ding, ding. Oh my goodness. Hi, everyone. Hi, Mr. Leahy. Welcome in. Hi, Fuadin. Hi, Chunky. Hi, guys. Hi, Lamoru. Hi. Hi, Steven. Hi, Captain Ron. Hi, Andy. Welcome in. Hello, Guilty. How are you? Hi, guys. Hi, Veiled. Hi. 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 Hello, Zlees. Hi, Doppelus. Welcome in. I got it? Okay, nice. I knew I was correct. Hi, Don. Hi, Capik. Welcome in. Hi, Blue. Hi, Maslow. Hi, everyone. I think that's everybody. Did I say hi to everybody? Hi, CW. What's poppin'? Hi, guys. I think I got everybody. If I didn't, hello. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Good to have you. Hi, Hammer. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Spaghetti. Hi. Hi, Diet. Welcome in. Wow, everybody's here. Everybody's here and chilling. All right, let's take a sip of water together, shall we? Let's hydrate together. Ah. Baby cough. It's important to baby cough before you start streaming and entertaining on live television. Otherwise, your jokes are just not going to come out as good, you know? Veiled, thank you for coming in, Moon Puncher, for 21 months in a row. Wow, you're old enough to drink now. Hottie, oops. Thank you so much, Veiled. I really appreciate that. It is crazy to me that in like 3 months, we're going to be celebrating our 2-year anniversary. Wowie, wowie, wow, wow, wow. I'm really excited. I'm just flabbergasted at how fast time has gone, you know? Thank you for the support, Veiled. Bard, thank you for coming in, Moon Puncher, for 21 months in a row. Thank you. I know what I'm doing on Labor Day. Is it giving birth again? Wow, that's a lot of babies. That's a lot of babies that the Hotties have pushed out in the last 21 months. Thank you, Fart. I really appreciate that. Arigato. I hope the delivery goes smoothly. I hope your water breaks quickly. Or is that bad if the water breaks? I don't know. I don't know. Anybody who's given birth in chat want to chime in about what are the good signs? What are the signs that things are going well? Yeah, the baby cough is essential. Exactly. Is Pepsi okay? Yeah, of course. It's got water in it. 64 degrees is cozy. I wish we had that. Yeah. Hi, Cravey. Welcome in. Hi, everyone. Yeah, 2 years of me. Are you guys sick of me yet? Are you sick of me yet? Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Water break equals baby want out. Ah, okay, okay. Actually, I don't know. Should we look up together what the water is made out of? What is the pregnant woman's water made of? What is it? Oh, it's amniotic fluid. Oh, did you guys know? Okay, I shouldn't say this. I don't want to know. Sorry, Rar. But please, can I just tell you guys, please, please, please. Can I tell you guys this one fun fact that I just learned by Googling? Please, can I please tell you this one fun fact that I just learned by Googling amniotic fluid? Please, 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 please. Please share. Okay. You'll never guess what it's about. Did you know that the fetus's pee makes up most of the amniotic fluid after about 20 weeks of pregnancy? All right, good stream, everybody. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming. It's science. It's a nature fact, okay? Yeah, fastest stream ever. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Hi, Olaf. Hi, everyone. It's good to see you. Hi, Kawhi. Hi, Aiden. How are you? Why you gotta ruin a good thing? Sorry, sorry, sorry. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I learn so many fun facts every time I stream for you guys. We learn fun facts together. Hi, Gojita. Welcome in. I did lock in on that factoid real quick. Hi, Roscoe. Welcome in. Hi, Galette Hill. Thanks for another banger meme, and you're welcome. All right, we can't. So for the rest of the week, that was my government allotted bodily fluids talk. Now for the rest of the week, I cannot mention bodily fluids or I will get struck down by an orbital laser. So remind me if I start talking about bodily fluids this week that I've already used my allotted time on Monday. Hi, Oathbreaker, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hi, guys. Kraszy, thank you for the 5 super. Thank you for the fact, and I'm ready for more facts of the day. That is the spirit, Kraszy. That's the spirit. That's what I like to see here on the Vylett Moonheart channel, Vylett Moonheart. Instead of everybody saying ew and stop, I want to see thank you for the fact I'm ready for more. That's what I like to see. Thank you so much, Kraszy, for the support. Arigato. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the orbital laser is going to get me. Ion cannon online. Rest in peace, Vylett. She will get struck down this week. It's true and real. It's true and real. I'm not even gonna make it to the end of today's Yap session. I will. I will. I will. You guys have no faith in me, do you? All right, so that's enough. That's enough researching esoteric facts about the disgusting human body. Ew, ew, ew. Let's talk about something a little bit less human and a little bit more wolfish, shall we? And by that, of course, I mean my schedule for this week. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. Ta-da! Oops, a little too big. Hold on. Ta-da! Da-da-da-dun-dun-dun! Look at this art. We will talk about this art in a second, but first things first, I wanted to go over my schedule. Thank you so much to Phoebus Shamudra. I think that's how you pronounce that. Shamudra. Thank you very much for this beautiful art. I really appreciate it, guys. It's fantastic. It's really, really good. We'll talk about it in a second. But first things first, let's go over what is on the menu for this week. On Monday, today, we're going to be playing the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, and we're going to be trying to cure our werewolf disease today. That's the goal I have for Skyrim today. We're going to be trying to cure our werewolf disease that we contracted last time, because I do like being a werewolf. It is very, very fun, but it is somewhat of a detriment, I think, and unfortunately, I think for if you want to finish the companion's quest, I think you have to stop being a werewolf, but you can return to being a werewolf at any time. So if we want to be a werewolf later on, then we definitely can do that, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, today we're going to be trying to cure our werewolf disease. Werewolf for fast travel. What's on the menu? Sturgis, tell us. Hi, Queen, welcome in. It's good to see you guys. Hi. Yeah, so Monday, as per usual, we always play an Elder Scrolls game. We're going to be playing Skyrim today. Tomorrow, we have a special hand cam. I'm really excited for this one. So we're going to be having a shaved ice hand cam, or as it's known in Hawaii, shave ice. And so we're going to be making Hawaiian shave ice together. There's a lot of different versions of shave ice throughout the world, right? There's like bingsu, there's the Korean bingsu. There's, I believe there's also a Chinese version. There's a Japanese version, but the version we're going to be making is a Hawaiian shaved ice, which is a very particular type of shaved ice. So I'm really excited for that. I'm really jazzed for that. It's going to be a really good time. I'm really excited. And then, so come on by tomorrow for a hand cam of some delicious sweet treats. On Wednesday, as per usual, we're going to be playing Elden Ring. We're going to be continuing the DLC and jumping down a giant hole that I found in the DLC. So I'm really looking forward to that because I want to discover what lore is down there. So yeah, come by Wednesday for our Elden Ring DLC hole exploration. Exploring holes together with the hotties. Yeah. On Thursday, we're going to be having a cool collab with someone that we've never actually collabed before, but we've seen many times on this channel because she has been kind enough to raid us. We're going to be doing a Slay the Spire 2 collab with Juna Unagi. Yay! Juna has been very sweet and very kind and has been raiding us a lot, and I reached out to her and I was like, hey, do you want to do a collab? And Juna said, yes, I would love to do that. So we're going to be playing Slay the Spire together on Thursday. I'm excited. We've never collabed with Juna before, but she's very, very sweet. And she has a Gyaru outfit as well, I believe. So I think we're gonna be 2 Gyaru playing card games. Yay! Hi everyone. Hi Grant. Welcome in. Hi guys. Hi Max. Welcome. Okay. And then on Friday, we're going to be playing our usual Fallout Fridays. Currently, we're going through Fallout 4. And I've done some research. We're doing a very, very hard version of Fallout. We're doing survival mode, Fallout 4. If you thought the survival mode in New Vegas was punishing, Fallout 4's survival mode is extremely... It's like 5 levels above that. So we're doing Fallout 4 survival mode, and I've been doing some research, and I think we're going to go for an unarmed type of build. And there's a way that we can fast track that, so it's going to be kind of risky. So on Friday, it's going to be called, we're going to be playing Fallout 4, and we're going to be doing something called Operation Deathclaw Gauntlet Go! Where we're going to be trying to acquire a Deathclaw Gauntlet early game, and then make an unarmed build from there, which I'm really excited for. What do you call a group of Gyarus? A murder. A murder of Gyarus. Okay, and then Saturday, I have a special treat for our members on YouTube or our subscribers on Twitch. If you are one of those, either a subscriber on Twitch or a member on YouTube, we will be having a members only chat. And actually, this is a special chat. This is going to be a special 3D members only chat. Because I had something to show you guys a long time ago, but it wasn't working, and I finally got it working. So come on by on Saturday for a special showcase of something that I attained, that I acquired for you guys, and I'm really excited to show you. Yeah, on Saturday. Yeah, and then Sunday, wow, we have a full week. I actually didn't realize until just now as I'm reading my schedule. I don't know why I thought I had a day off. I do not. On Sunday, usually Sunday is my day off, but Sunday is a special Sunday. Mochi, my friend Mochi VTuber, who I've known for a very long time, who was basically there when I first became who I am today, she is going to be, she has a donathon going on right now, and one of the goals was to drink with Mochi. So she and I usually have like a drinking collab once a year. We get very, very wasted, and we tell each other how much we love each other. So that will be happening this Sunday. We're going to be doing some moon viewing. And for those of you who don't know, moon viewing is kind of like a pastime in many cultures, but in the East, specifically late August, September is like considered moon viewing time. And it's where you look at the beautiful moon and just sort of drink some drinks and have good company and maybe have like, you know, a few snacks or something. But yeah, so we're going to be doing drinking and moon viewing on Sunday with Mochi VTuber. So I'm excited. I'm probably going to get sake again. I really enjoyed the sake I had last time, so I think I'm going to get... We had a members only stream where I got drunk. So I think I'm going to get sake again. But yeah. Wow, what a full week, huh? What a packed week. I'm really excited for it. If you guys are ever curious where to find this schedule, you can find it on my Twitter as well as my YouTube posts. And in addition to that, if you're on Twitch, the offline screen is this schedule. So if you're ever confused, you just go to my channel, click on my name, and it should be there for you if you're ever wondering. Oh, and it's also in the Discord. Yes, of course. Of course, of course. What do we think, huh? What do we think of that packed week? What are we thinking? Mooncakes? I think, are mooncakes eaten during moon viewing, or are those for like the mid-autumn festival? Those might be two different things. I'm not sure. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, it's gonna be a real good time. I was gonna finish these Bethesda runs before the new patches drop. Yeah, there is a couple new patches coming for Fallout 4, isn't there? Ah, darn it. I saw that. I'm scared. Moon viewing is sake and mochi. Oh, is it? Maybe I should make some mochi for it. We could do mochi and sake. That would be nice. Yeah. I crave mochi sometimes. I crave just eating it, you know, like a plain mochi. Slightly sweet, filling, warm. Oathbreaker! Hey, thank you for the mac and cheese soup. What the heck? Hey, Vi, I was watching another VTuber. I was cheating again, big surprise. Cheating on what? On your tests? You better not be cheating on your tests, Oathbreaker. Do you think for Vuki time we can maybe do 1 or 2 Castlevania games? Almost all of them are on Steam with their collections. Thank you for asking, Oathbreaker. I appreciate that. I do love Castlevania. Unfortunately, I already have this spooky season completely booked out. I know exactly what we're playing. And I know exactly what we're playing, and I'm not going to spoil it. Those of you who have been here previously might already know what we're playing. But yes, I would love to play some Castlevania games. We'll definitely get around to playing them. My favorites are Aria of Sorrow and Symphony of the Night. Obviously, that's a great one. So yeah, I would love to do like a Castlevania. I truly love Castlevania games. They're super fun. So yes, maybe not this Vuki season, but someday. Thank you for the support, Oathbreaker. Arigato. She's playing Subnautica every day. Shut up. VR Subnautica? You guys are sadists. I can't believe this. You want to see me suffer. You guys are such doe S's. I can't believe this. Thank you for the Strange Absolute. And thank you for the Hydrate Baseman. Violet, are you going to try to eat your collab partner since she is Unagi? No, I would never try to munch on her. No. She's a human eel hybrid. Those aren't nearly as tasty as just regular eels. But thank you for being concerned. Aria of Sorrow, yeah, that's my favorite one. I do like Portrait of Ruin too. Portrait of Ruin's really good. Harmony of Dissonance. What was the multiplayer X? There's like a multiplayer. I always forget what it's called. Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. No, I've never played Harmony of Dissonance, but it's the Castlevania one. Multiplayer. I always forget this Castlevania game. It's called Harmony of Despair. How could I get it confused with Harmony of Dissonance? It's Harmony of Despair. That was really, really fun. I wish they would, if they came out with that on Steam again, people would freak. People would flip. That was such a good, it was basically a multiplayer Castlevania game where you went through the map together and you beat bosses together. It was super fun. Just a little bite couldn't hurt. Just a little nibble. Anyway, yeah, so I love Castlevania. Love those games. Those are great ones. Aria of Sorrow is the one set in Japan. I think so. I think the beginning is like he's in Japan. Soma Cruz is in Japan. Also, his last name is Cruz in Japan. So it's like, are you? I'm so confused by everything about that game, but it is a really good game. I played it a lot when I was a kid. There's a fighting game. Oh, really? Next, you'll get it mixed up with Rondo of Discord or Tango of Misery. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night? Ah. Area of Sorrow is the one set in the future. Yeah, it's the one set during the eclipse. And like Soma Cruz is walking up the steps of the temple and he's like, la 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 la, and then he gets sucked into the castle. It's really good, and it's very grindy. You can grind a lot in that, which is why I liked it as a kid. Anyway, happy Monday, everyone. I wanted to show you some artwork that I have received this morning. Are you ready? Thank you again, obviously, every hottie, for making beautiful artwork. This artwork is a little bit different because apparently there is a doujinshi, which is a fan-made work. I believe it's Japanese for fan-made work. There's a doujinshi that features the Pixel girls, but they were also kind enough to feature me in it as well. So this beautiful artwork done by Phoebus Shamudra was featured in the doujinshi, and it looks really, really cool. Can I just show you guys how cool it is? Look at that! Apparently, I think it's a reference to Gurren Lagann, maybe? But as you can see on the left, well, let's start from the beginning, shall we? On the right, you can see Scarlet Flameheart, my origins, my beginnings. And then on the left, you can see Bossy Moon, my secondary phase, my interstitial phase. And then in the middle, you can see Vylett Moonheart, who is the culmination of both of them. It's just so cool to see it like this, you know? They look so determined and so badass, if you'll forgive my French. And And seeing them all together kind of makes me a little bit teary-eyed. Because it shows us, you know, it shows me how far I've come. And even though I've changed, I haven't really changed at all, you know? We stay the same, no matter how much we change, deep inside. And so, yeah, I look really effed up and evil, by the way. And I'm definitely not crying. Anyway, I look really freaked up and evil, and thank you so much to Phoebus, and Himwo, for putting this together, the doujinshi, for me, and for all the Pixel Girls. I really appreciate it. Arigato. Thank you very much. Yeah, this art is so cool. It's the one I used on my schedule. I've also retweeted it. If you guys are curious, you can go ahead and check it out on Twitter as well. But it's freaking awesome. I never started following you until you were Vylett. Yeah, a lot of people didn't. And if you're curious, the one on the right, the red one, that is Scarlet Flameheart. And that was my very first body. It was my corporate body. I started off as a corporate VTuber. And then when I had to leave, I became Bossy Moon. And I couldn't take Scarlet with me, unfortunately, because it was a little bit too expensive. So I became Bossy Moon, and then later on, the price of Scarlet Flameheart's body became a little bit less, and so I was able to afford it. And then I decided to combine the two. Bossy Moon's spirit possessed Scarlet's body and became Vylett. So the me who began and the me who set off on her own came together in a really awesome way, you know? So I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about it too much because it makes me Anyway, I am the alpha and the omega. The alpha is on the right side, the omega is on the left side, and then there's me in the middle, the beta. You know? So, super awesome to see it like this. Thank you very much, everyone involved. So yeah, that was something really cool that I got to wake up to today. So that was very neat to see. Yeah, they did a little fusion dance. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, the art's very dramatic, very beautiful. Anyway, so that was really cool to see. And I really liked it. And it really filled me with lots of emotion. But it's Monday and there's no time to cry. So we're gonna go immediately into the comedy. Hey guys, what did the wait, let me make a joke. Hold on. There's a joke in here somewhere. What did the bread say on the roller coaster? What did the bread say when it went on the roller coaster? Wheat. Still got it. Brushes my shoulder off. Still got it. Not the 200 biddies for a face palm emoji. Thank you so much, Apparent. How's it going? Hi, everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much for the biddies. You shouldn't have thrown... I like to think that you guys giving me biddies for my bad joke or, like, giving me supas is like you throwing coins at me. Like, you stuff a bunch of tomatoes full of coins and then you throw them at me. You know what I mean? Trying to get me to get off stage. And then I'm scrabbling on the ground trying to pick up the coins. And eat the tomatoes as I go because I haven't had lunch yet. Anyway. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. What's going on? I don't have any fun facts other than the amniotic fluid fun fact that I just learned today. I don't really have any fun facts. I know. I was busy planning this beautiful schedule. Tomatoes full of coins. Yeah, you could put coins in tomatoes. You just like slide them in there. It's easy. You should try it sometime. Don't do that, because I think the tomato's acidity and the metal of the coins interact, and then something might happen. Don't do that. I don't want you to shock yourself. Hi, Pink Wilkelman. Hi, Brass. Hi, everyone. Hi, Planum. Hi. Hi, guys. Are you still having Japanese lessons? Yes, I had my Japanese lesson this morning. And I've also been getting supplemental lessons on the side. So I've been doing some grammar lessons on the side as well as vocabulary. Those are self-taught though. Those are self-taught. There's like a bunch of materials I have for learning Japanese grammar. So I've been taking my lessons every week, and then I also do Japanese grammar on the side when I have time. Yeah. I don't know if I'm getting any better, but I am learning a lot more words, which is important, you know? Hi, Shirley. Hi. Fun fact, the question, what caused the Big Bang, is a nonsense because the Big Bang literally created causality. Huh? Can you put it in Elder Scrolls terms for me, Charlie? I don't understand those big words. Can you put it in Elder Scrolls terms? Welcome in. Tomato clock. Yes. I like to think that we throw socks filled with tomatoes and coins. Oh, okay. Ew, can you imagine like a tomato in the bottom of a sock? Ew, what the... It would make the sock all soggy and like... Ew, 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 ew. Blech. Gross. At this rate, you'll be able to play untranslated games and tell us what they say. That's my goal, to be honest. When I was a kid, I watched a lot of YouTubers, not VTubers. I watched a lot of YouTubers, I almost said VTubers, who would do that exact thing, like Gabby Plays, I believe that's her channel name. She used to translate a lot of Japanese horror games back in the day, so I used to watch a lot of her. She did like a Siren Blood Curse playthrough, and she translated it in like a regular Siren playthrough. So honestly, that is exactly what I would like to do, or that's the proficiency level I'd like to be at, which means, unfortunately, I need to learn more kanji. Womp womp. Womp womp. Hi, Menagerie, welcome in. Hi, Doodle. Ragnarok, hi! Replaying Kuon in Japanese. I know! How cool would that be? Kuon. Kuon, the FromSoft Japanese horror game that people don't really know about. They kind of know about it, but not many people. The Dragon Break with Snow Elves, Mantella. Huh? Huh? Mantella? What did he tell them? What did the man tell them? Sorry. That was not a good one. Yeah, so kanji's difficult, and what else am I doing? I'm taking my singing lessons still. I'm actually really excited to show my singing teacher my karaoke from last week and be like, how can I improve, you know? How can I... My biggest problem, I think, right now with singing is that it's really hard for me to relax. In order to make the sound come out very nicely from your throat, you need to relax. And for me, that's kind of hard because when I sing, I want to do my best. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, I need to get the notes perfect. I need for them to, you know, sound strong and all this stuff. And so I have a lot of mental load when it comes to singing, and it tends to keep me from relaxing. So I need to work on that a little bit more. Apparently, Hotties, and this is a tip that I'm sharing with you. The tip I'm sharing with you is that if you yawn a lot, that relaxes your soft palate, which is what helps you sing. That might be the channel I watched a playthrough of Otogiriso. I've heard about Otogiriso. I've heard about that, actually, Pink. I think I was watching Dungeon Chill's video on Otogiriso. I really like Dungeon Chill. They do a lot of really cool essays about a lot smaller Japanese games. So yeah, I think I saw a video essay about that. It seems really cool. Crazy! Whoa! Hey! Thank you for the mac and cheese soup with extra cheese on top. I had a boss almost a year ago, and then there was a dragon break. And after that, I found Wolf, Moon, Elf, and was very confused. But I knew that was the same boss, and I knew I was home, and that's why I'm a blue hottie. I see, Crazy. Naruhodo. Thank you for the history lesson. I understand your history a lot better now. Thank you very much. Arigato. Thank you for the cheesy mac and cheese. Yeah, however you guys found me, we're all hotties, you know what I mean? Everybody's a hottie, so... Yeah. Yeah, Marsh is another video essayist I've been watching a little bit. He does a little bit too much of Shin Megami Tensei, which I haven't really played. And by saying he does too much, I mean his focus seems to be Shin Megami Tensei a lot of the times. So, I don't really understand Shin Megami Tensei. I didn't really play it that much. But I do have a respect for somebody who, you know, sticks to what they enjoy. Just like me with Bethesda, you know? There's all types of people out there. Yeah. SMT is really good. I loved 4. Yeah, I feel like the Shin Megami Tensei series is so, like, big now. It's kind of hard to figure out where to jump in. Yeah. But I did watch Marsh's most recent video about the RPG Maker game. That was a pretty cool one. I feel like there's so many cool games that just don't have translations to them, and so we don't ever get to see them, you know? Especially older Japanese games. I feel really like... I hope someday that those games get translated, because there's so many cool games that you know, language barrier prevents us from playing. Most SMTs are disconnected. I barely understand Persona. I don't know what's happening with SMT. Yeah, and I don't really understand how they're different either, right? Like, Persona and Shin Megami Tensei are apparently different, but also the same. They use the same monsters or something. So yeah, that is very confusing. Hi, Proto. I love the SMT games. Nocturne loves to metaphorically kick me in the teeth at times. Is it really that punishing of a game? Welcome in. Persona is a spin-off. Oh, okay. I feel like Persona is maybe... Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei... I think Persona is the more popular spin-off, right? I think it's safe to say that Persona, at least in the West, is a lot more popular than Shin Megami Tensei, I would say. Yeah, the visual novel elements of it. Summon Night Swordcraft Story 3 never got translated? Yeah. The way it was explained to me is that SMT is like world-ending threats and Persona is in the same universe but more localized. Okay. I started learning Japanese because I was too impatient to wait for translations. Yeah. I'm the same way. I'm glad that we're putting more effort into learning Japanese now. I feel like people always tell me that visual novels are a really good way to learn how to speak Japanese and read it. So I've been compiling a little list of visual novels. I think Air is one of them. Air is apparently one of the better ones to learn. They didn't think Americans would enjoy Fire Emblem. Well, I should say the only Fire Emblem I've played is Three Houses, so I'm not an OG, but I really did like Three Houses. It was very fun. Hi, Maka. I think Persona is a bigger deal now. Yeah. There's a lot of aesthetic awesomeness to Persona, I feel like. That really captures people's attention, you know? The Persona games are more accessible than the mainline series. Okay. Would you like to know how your me is doing on my island in Tomodachi Life? Yeah, sure. P4 is the only one I played. I feel like P4 is the one that a lot of people played. You didn't play the GBA FE games? I think I tried to when I was very young, but I don't remember. I tried to. I know I played through one of them, but they were too hard, and I stopped, I think, like at the second mission. But I remember the Pegasus. I remember it had like a guy with green hair, or a girl with green hair. And then there was a guy, and then there were Pegasus Knights, and then something happened. I'm sorry, I don't remember it that well. I played through it a little bit on the GBA, and I don't remember which one it was. I had a Vi me. She married the me everyone was falling for. Shrek? They're probably right about the old Fire Emblem games. I feel like strategy games in general are becoming more popular in the West. They probably weren't that popular. Well, I don't know, actually. You guys would probably know better than I did. Were strategy games, like, popular back then? Like, in the 90s, 80s? I mean, there were barely any games at all back then, so you probably didn't really have a big pick, you know? There wasn't a buffet, it was probably just, like, one or two. Yeah, Persona was on the Vita, the PS Vita. That's probably one of the reasons why I didn't really play it that much. It's because I didn't have a Vita, and I think it was on PlayStation, but I never bought it for some reason. Final Fantasy Tactics was most people's first. Yeah, Tactics was fun. Vylett is from Three Houses, I think, right? 90s was Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah. Shining Force. I think I did play a Shining Force game. I don't know how, though. How did I... It was called Shining... Shining Force sounds familiar. It might have been a JRPG, though. Yeah, the Vita did have a rough life. Mm-hmm. Tactics Ogre on the SNES? Wow, SNES? Now that's a young person's... I almost said old. Ahem. That's a young person's device. The SNES. It's brand new, actually. It came out yesterday. GBA Shining Force is really good. Maybe that's the one I played? I remember something about Shining Force. Yeah, Tactics Ogre. People in the West who would have played strategy RPGs in Japan played stuff like Crusader Kings and Civilization. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Shining Force 2 was my first, and then I went back and played Shining Force, and also played Heroes of Might and Magic. Yeah, that's a good one. Castlevania. Yeah, you guys had some bangers back then, huh? Castlevania and Mario. And Pong. And Tetris and boxing. I played the Final Fantasy Tactics games. Yeah, I feel like Tactics, it seems like Final Fantasy Tactics is everybody's, or a lot of people's first introduction, at least in the Western world, to Tactics games. As a kid, at least. Yeah, Stick and Hoop. I guess people come in. There's a Star Wars strategy game. Oh, you guys were talking about that. What is the Star Wars strategy game? Tell me about it. What's going on? What is that? Is it a CRPG or is it a like a Civ type thing, or what's going on there? Legend of Zelda. Yes. Legend of Zelda. I'm a sucker. I always say this. I played Wind Waker and I played Phantom Hourglass. And I still really enjoy Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons more. I don't know why. I'm just a big sucker for 2D Zelda. It just feels better somehow, you know? It's an XCOM-like. It comes out on the 20th. Really? Huh. That's interesting. I wonder if it'll have the same hit chances as XCOM. As XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, which I played and got very angry at a lot and never finished. Yeah, it's a new Star Wars game apparently. Hi Nine, welcome in. Hi Gatsby, hi Night. How are you? Happy Monday. We're just yapping about video games. Sid Meier worked for a company called Maxis, and Maxis made the original Sim series. Really? I didn't know that. The Lord of the Rings. There's Lord of the Rings strategy games. The only Lord of the Ring game I remember was one on the PlayStation 2, and like it was co-op, so you and like a friend could be like Aragorn and Legolas, and you just sort of, it was like a Dynasty Warriors-esque. You could just mow down dudes. But that was really fun. We should look into seeing if I can find my old PlayStation 2. Looks into the camera. I wonder if my old PlayStation 2 is still around. With the game on it. I've been looking forward to this game called Chronicles Medieval. Ooh. Dragon Sword Awakening. The devs made a gacha game but took out all the free-to-play aspects. Oh, that's interesting. A gacha game with no more... Yeah, with no more, like, paying. That's so cool. Then you can just do unlockables. That reminds me a little bit of, like, the way Nintendo kind of does stuff with, like, Smash Brothers. You can unlock stuff. That's one of my favorite parts of some Nintendo games, is, like, being able to unlock things, like characters and levels and items. I don't know. The art of the unlockable has been lost, I feel like, to time. There's not a lot of games that are unlockable heavy, except the Dynasty Warriors 3 remaster is coming in October. If you know, you know. Dynasty Warriors 3. You already know. PS1 Spider-Man unlockables? Yeah, like unlockables were so much fun back then. Are you gonna stream it? I am in the process of doing things. Sorry for being vague, but it's business stuff. We will see. We will see. I want to, but we will see. Will it still have the funny voice acting? God, I hope so. I love the voice acting in Dynasty Warriors. Hi, Nomos, welcome in. Hi, happy Monday. Hi, Shadowman, happy Monday. Old school cheat codes? I like cheat codes, but I think I like unlockables more, to be honest, because it feels a little bit more earned. You know what I mean? With cheat codes, I never really used them as a kid because I felt like I didn't earn them. I just sort of looked them up on the internet. But unlockables, like a really strong weapon, really strong armor, or like a new character that was really strong, I love those. Is Dynasty Warriors 3 the one with Cow Cow? Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I won't get locked in the tutorial. I promise I won't get locked in the tutorial, okay? You're thinking about Romance of the Three Kingdoms 13, in which I got Lubu killed at the Battle of Hulao like 3 times. Okay? That's different. That was a strategy game. Dynasty Warriors is a beat 'em up hack and slash, okay? And it has lots of unlockables, and you can be beautiful women. You can be big dudes with sword, but you can also be beautiful women. What about the unlockable cheat codes in THPS3? What is THPS3? What is that? Yeah, Dynasty Warriors is awesome. That was such a great episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I loved that. That was so much fun. I had such a good time. That's the thing, like, I know the reason I try to play strategy games, but a part of the reason why, like, I've sort of, like, obviously I love CK3. I will always love CK3, and we should play it more often. But part of the reason why they're not as prominent anymore is because I am not good at them, and I will never be good at them, I think. There's just something fundamental about the spreadsheet game that I don't really understand, because I was raised, right? My milk and bread, my milk from the teat of video games was Oblivion. And that's something that is a lot more straightforward. There's not a lot of hidden mechanics. There's not a lot of spreadsheeting to do. And so for me, like, the idea of a spreadsheet game is fundamentally antithesis to how I view games. Like, I think of them as like a sandbox I can sort of flail around in, whereas spreadsheet games are very meticulous, you know, they're very rewarding, very meticulous. I don't think I understand it. And I know that the strategy game fans really, really, really like to watch someone who's actually good at the game rather than someone that's terrible at it, because I know that there's a lot of raging. Like, when they see someone do something wrong, they'll be like, stop that, you're doing it. You know what I mean? Like, there's internal raging, like, oh, she messed up this, so it's gonna be gone forever. So I know that the majority of, I would say, strategy game viewers want to watch somebody who's at least competent at the game. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. I just have fun, and then if something goes wrong, I have a little chuckle about it. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's part of the reason why strategy games, I like trying them. It's just beyond that, I know that strategy game players like to watch somebody actually competent. So nothing beats Eve. Yeah, Eve does really scare me, which is why I want to play it. I like playing things that scare me, that intimidate me. I like trying. I like giving it my best shot, so to speak. And throwing myself into the fire, the crucible, the crucible. She loves games that let you make unique faces. Yeah. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel you. I've been sitting on Terra Invicta, and I absolutely love hard sci-fi, but it feels intimidating to play. Yeah. And a lot of people, I would say nowadays, a lot of people don't have the time sink to learn a really intimidating game, right? Like, a lot of people are busy working, or, you know, they have stuff going on, family stuff, working. And so to ask, like, the average gamer to sit down and take 100 hours plus to learn how to do, like, a spreadsheet strategy game it's, you know, there are people who will do it, obviously, but it is difficult these days. Yeah. Hi, Burning, welcome in. Pro tip, most strategy game content creators, streamers are not that good at them. Ah, I see. Is that how it works? Welcome in. I don't know enough about them to know whether or not someone's good at them, but that is good. That is very funny. It is funny to me that they spend all their time playing it, but also aren't that good. Yeah, brain's fried after work every day. Exactly. Eva's a lot of fun if you like numbers, but it's not friendly to streamers. Yeah, I'm also scared of getting stream sniped. Well, not scared, but I feel like it might ruin the experience. But my experience with the Elder Scrolls Online was so positive. You guys made it such a positive experience. I really enjoyed it. I really had a great time with it. It was very easy to make that an enjoyable time. And so I really liked it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm emboldened by my experience with the Elder Scrolls and how kind you all were. Like the average League of Legends player? Ooh. Ooh. You don't have 200 to still be bad at EU5? Shaking my head, fake gamer. By putting 100 hours into a game could never happen. Hey, listen. I will put 100 hours into very specific games, okay? Yeah, War Thunder was fun too. Night! Hey! Thank you for the mac and cheese soup. Arigato! Thank you. I don't know why that's not showing up on the recent events. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Strategy games take time to learn. People will often joke the tutorial is 500 plus hours to actually know it, and then to know it and entertain is another ballpark. Very true, Knight. Thank you so much for the 10. Arigato! Thank you. I feel like that's such a good point, right? Like, the reason why I can stream things like Skyrim survival mode is because I've been playing it we've all been playing it for 10 years now, right? So I feel like I'm so comfortable. It's like it's like second nature to me, right? It's like having another limb. It just comes naturally to me. So I understand from a perspective of a strategy gamer. If you've been playing strategy games and spreadsheet games since you were a kid, it's probably very simple for you to entertain at the same time as playing. That makes total sense. Thank you, Knight. Arigato. Grand strategy is better. Ah, okay. Grand strategy is like, that's CK3, right? Or is CK3 a regular strategy game? Yeah, Fire Emblem would be really fun. I would love to. I don't know which one, though. Yeah. Oh, you guys have me yapping. You guys got 7 extra minutes of yapping, you little rascals. You little rats. Get in the gaming dungeon, now. Oops. Did a little slip and slide. Get inside of the gaming dungeon. Rascals. Frickin' nincompoops. Alright. Survival mode. And then survival mode. What do we got? Vanilla. With aesthetic. Aesthetic mods. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, survival mode. I should also put no fast travel up there just in case. No fast travel. Because some people don't understand what survival mode is. No fast travel. Grand strategy is Europa Universalis and CK3. Ah, okay. I was curious if CK3 was a grand strategy game or not. Okay. Are you ready for some Skyrim? I am. Are you ready for Skyrim? Mate. Skyrim isn't British. Skyrim isn't British. Why am I making my British accent? It's not even Tuesday. Alright, here we go, hotties. Cross your fingers that Skyrim works. It should. Okay. Oh, I put difficulty. That's so true. Okay, one moment. One moment. Skyrim. Travel mode, second hardest difficulty. Can you hear it? I'm gonna turn it up a bit. Boy, is it Tuesday yet, love? Is it Tuesday yet, Gobna? Da 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 da. Can you guys see it? Da 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 da. Hi, Captain. Welcome in. Hi. It does just work. How are you? The Thalmor are those pesky English? Oh, really? Are you telling me the Somerset Isle is supposed to be the UK? Yeah, right. It has summer in its name. It has sun. And fresh fruit. Da-da, da-da-da-da. Okay, Britain does have fresh fruit. You have black currants. That's true, that's true, that's true, that's true. You have crab apples and black currants. I'm sorry. That was my bad. 5 heat domes, yes. Doesn't UK literally have a town called Somerset? Oh, does it? Alright. Let's get back into it, hotties. Where did we leave off on a Hollywood starlet Miner's journey? You remember? Oh, that's right. Welcome, hotties. My name's Vylett Moonheart, and I'm playing Skyrim Survival Mode. And today we are back with our beautiful character, Hollywood starlet Miner. She was banished from Hollywood for question mark. We're not sure why, but she used to be a film noir actress. She was the femme fatale, and now she is trying to seek a new meaning for her life in Skyrim. Last time, she became a werewolf, as you can see clearly. She became a werewolf, and she is now searching for a way to cure it. She did enjoy being a beast. She does enjoy being a beast. However, she doesn't like the constant fleas, and she's not too fond of the way that she has to stop and sort of drag her butt on the ground every 3 or 4 miles. And she also doesn't like the fact that she smells really bad when it rains. She's sort of a perfume girl. She doesn't like smelling bad. So she's trying to figure out how to cure her werewolf disease. Hollywood starlet Miner is an orc woman. She specializes in a couple things. She's doing a 2-handed hammer. Right now she's specializing in the 2-handed war hammer, as you can see here. We're also doing some heavy armor, and we've got some, for some reason our enchanting is super high. We've got some alteration and restoration going. One of the reasons for the restoration is the fact that we are playing on the second hardest difficulty, as you can see down here. The hardest difficulty is known as legendary, the second hardest is known as master difficulty. We are also playing on something called survival mode. Survival mode makes it so that we have to eat food, we have to sleep, we need to worry about things like heat and cold, and in addition to that, we cannot fast travel, so there is no fast traveling. Survival mode takes that away from us. So, you can see how it would be quite difficult to navigate in survival mode. But we're making it work. We're making it look good. Yes, deworming. We need to deworm ourselves. Imagine all the horror movie deals she could land. No, that's true. That is tempting. She could definitely start working in the horror movie genre. She is tempted by that. But you know, the horror genre doesn't really pay out unless you've got an IP like Scream or Texas Chainsaw. It's all IPs these days. Alright. So we're here to figure out a way to turn ourselves back into a normal human. For those of you who don't know, werewolfism in the Elder Scrolls, as well as vampirism, aren't technically... their methods of transformation involve the soul. So when you turn into a werewolf, theoretically, your etheric soul, which is given to you at birth, as all mortals are gifted. So every single mortal that's born gets an etheric soul when they're born. And if you turn into a werewolf, that means that your etheric soul gets taken by the Daedric prince Hircine and replaced with a Daedric soul. Bless me. So I'm allergic to Hollywood starlet Miner's fur. Essentially, your soul gets taken by an evil god. Same thing with vampirism. When you become a vampire, thank you for the bless yous. When you become a vampire, your soul gets taken by Molag Bal, and you get given a Daedric soul. So becoming a werewolf or a vampire is not like a... It is a magic thing, but it's not strictly a magic thing. It's more like a spiritual thing, which is kind of interesting to think about. I wonder what they should bring back, hand-to-hand or mysticism. In Elder Scrolls 6? Ooh, I would love mysticism. That was really fun. Oh, I forgot. These are going crazy over here. Okay, let me check my map real quick. We need to head to... Is it Soljan's Sinkhole? Where are we heading to? Get rid of this disease that we have. Fragment of Wuthrad at Trevor's Watch. Oh my god, that's so far away. That's so far away. That's all the way in Riften. Okay, Hotties, I'm making a command decision. Since we're here, I think we're gonna have to make it to Markarth. And then travel by wagon all the way back to the Rift. I don't know why we're out here. Probably because we had to do something around here. Okay, so we're gonna go west. We're gonna travel to Markarth. I can't even see west. There it is. Alright, go, go, go. Go, go. Phew. Oh, spears would be good. Thaumaturgy. What's thaumaturgy again? Blood magic? I'm thinking of Dragon Age thaumaturgy, which is blood magic. So in this context, a soul is an intangible thing and not you. Correct, yes. Your etheric soul is inside of you. But your soul can never be parted. Who you are can never be parted from your body. In the Elder Scrolls, the body and the soul are kind of one and the same. So even if you do get a Daedric soul, you'll still be yourself. You'll just come back a little bit different. Personality-wise as well. But not fully changed. From, like, not a totally different person. The body is the soul and the soul is the body. But by becoming a vampire or a werewolf, you sort of enter a weird contract with the Daedric gods. Which apparently can be broken if you're a... Well, actually, no. The vampire and werewolf can both be broken. I never thought about it that way. Alright, we're heading to Markarth. Now, it's very dangerous to swim in the water in survival mode because, as you can see by the snowflake icon above my compass, we're getting really, really cold in the water. So we have to be careful. Especially at nighttime, and especially in the northern regions. It gets very, very cold at night. Sounds like Pet Cemetery shenanigans? Kind of. From what I know of Pet Cemetery, I've never seen it. Brought up that Somerset Isle is like the UK. You know what they said about Iceland and Greenland, right? I do not know, Shadowman. Welcome in. Hi. The only thing I care about is the return to the Morrowind system that allows levitation. They probably, as much as I want it, I totally understand where you're coming from. But as much as I want levitation too, there's no way they're bringing back levitation. They might bring back, like, levitation in the Spirit Spring sense from Elden Ring, where you can levitate in certain areas. But they're never ever going to give us back free levitation. I would bet a lot of wolf dollars on that statement. They might let us levitate in certain areas, but they're never going to bring back free levitation, unfortunately. I know, it sucks. Possession doesn't exist in the Elder Scrolls universe. I'm not familiar enough with, like, a possession instance in the Elder Scrolls. If any of the hotties know more about possession, there are ghosts for sure, but I don't think they can go into a body again. Its effects got split between. The idea was that it doesn't change physical aspect, but rather the rules surrounding them. Ah, okay.
This one needs something.
Hey, why are the plants so? Oh, hotties, I think something's wrong.
Goods and wares of all kinds.
I think something's wrong. Why are the plants... Oh, no. I think something's very wrong. It's definitely not supposed to be like that.
Come and see
I think everything shifted. Yeah.
Take a look.
I think my... I think my Flora mod might have gotten sick. Oh, shoot. Can you score me some skooma while you're there? Yeah, sure, hottie. Grab you a couple bottles. You gotta pay me back, though. Withering Moon. Okay. This looks great. Do I have anything I could sell to him? What do we got? Ooh, a fear poison? Yeah, I'll do that. We don't need any magicka. I want to keep one, though, to put in my house, because I like how pretty they look. Like how pretty they look. how beautiful they are. Skirmishers? Nah, get rid of that. Okay.
May your road lead you to warm.
The closest thing I could think of is the paladin guy in Markarth. You have to fight for the mace. Does he get possessed? Man's hiding into grass. Floramon brought to you by Vault-Tec. Yeah, the Gek has been here. Touches Earth. The Gek has been here. I was thinking to myself, like, maybe it's because it is a summer month and maybe the flora reacts with, like, the time period. But no, this is Markarth. Something's definitely wrong. There's not supposed to be this much grass.
Oh,
Maybe if I go inside of somewhere and then outside again, it'll fix itself. Okay. Let's go this way. Also, hi Greed, welcome in. It just works. Truly. We're missing the old Gamebryo missing model floating triangle. Oh, it's called Gamebryo because game and embryo. I just put that together. Okay, I'm gonna go inside Markarth and see if... My mind is getting blown, hotties. I'm gonna go inside Markarth and see if I come out, if I go in and come out, that the flora might reset.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
I don't think it's direct possession. Okay. Oh yeah, the explorers who discovered Iceland and Greenland. Yes. Somerset might be named as such. You think so? Okay, I'm tired. Maybe we should stop by the inn for the night. Go visit Hollywood starlet Miner's husband.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. This is the...
please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
I'll show you to your room.
Everybody say hi to Hollywood starlet Miner's first husband.
Ale is
Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet?
Yes, follow me.
Looks like you've already got someone with you.
He does not sound very disappointed by that fact.
It's you.
If there's anything else.
The one from the market.
Where's my room?
Yes?
Where's the innkeeper? He's supposed to be showing me to my room.
Unlike my husband, Clapper, I
Over here. Lydia, what do you mean watch it? You know... Don't make me shout in the middle of the inn. I'll do it. Hi, Banana, welcome in. I heard they were forming the Dawn Guard. I'm really excited for Dawn Guard, actually. I'm really pumped. Okay. My beast blood keeps me from a restful sleep. Oh, I forgot. I'm still a werewolf. And I'm feeling peckish.
Why can't the men in this city leave me alone?
Just leave the city. Or go
Unlike
in the
my
wilderness.
husband, Clapper.
You don't want to be bothered. Why are you in the
something?
city? Why are you live in the city?
My daughter Adara is going to be a fine
Alright.
silversmith when she's older.
I think I need this horse meat. I think I need to eat this horse meat. It's been sitting on the ground for like, what, like a couple months? Ah, no, it's too heavy. Oh, we don't have much food left, Hotties. I'm kind of nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. The innkeeper doesn't have much food either. Where can I go to steal
Excuse
food?
me.
Ah!
Do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
No, I haven't.
Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. I believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth.
Do you need any help?
I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me and keep your eyes open.
Okay.
Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
Yeah, those Daedra. My soul has been given to a Daedra, but don't worry. I mean, what? Just a werewolf. I'll watch your back. And also, your tail.
Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture.
Fresh
Someone's
food!
been here.
I need it, I need it, I need it,
But
I
the
need it,
people
I need it.
asked say no one enters or leaves.
Bread? She needs it.
Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way.
I definitely did not hear that. I don't know what you're talking about. This cheese is delightful, though. 4 tomatoes? And pheasants? And rabbits? What else do you got? Cast iron, that's it? Bread, 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 bread. Cheese, 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 cheese. Salmon steak? Somebody's been cooking here. Goat cheese wedge. Cooked leeks. Pheasant breast. Baked potatoes. Finally, some real food. Yes, eat the giant cheese wheel. Okay, now that she stuffed a cheese wheel in her mouth, she's ready to
I'm
go.
right behind you.
Lydia, I need you to carry
How can
something
I
for
serve
me.
you, my Thane?
Wait, she's warming up to me. Did you hear that? She called me my Thane. I think she's actually warming up to me, Hotties. I can't believe this. Alright, you carry the frost salts because they're way too heavy. Also the wraith teeth. What else can I get you to carry? Moon sugar. The illegal moon sugar. Put that on her body in case the cops stop us. Taproot. Taproot is half a pound. So is glow dust. You would think dust would be nice and light, but apparently not. Okay, that should be a little bit better. I don't know what's weighing me down again. Hotties! What is weighing me down again? What is weighing me down? What is so heavy? I should read these. Take the butterfly in a jar. There we go. I can't get rid of the curious silver mold for some reason. I'm so over encumbered. I don't even have any. I just have a bunch of jewelry in my. Oh, you can have Vulcan. Yeah, you can have Vulcan. I don't need that. Whatever.
You lead, I'll
I guess I'm carrying a whole library. That's true. Oh, yeah. And our armor is more heavy, isn't it? And we're carrying an Elder Scroll dragon. I can't remove it from my inventory. I thought that was gone. Thought we got rid of that. Who snuck the Elder Scroll back into my inventory, Hotties? Was it you? Frick. Ah, freak.
That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on, we're getting to the bottom of this.
Okay. Whoa, why did the lights go out like that? Why did the lights go out?
Come out. We know you're here.
You could say, you don't have to come out if you don't want to.
There's another door. See if you can get it open.
If I can get it open? I'm busy. Alright, I got some salt.
Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
What's happening?
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
Whoa!
You first. Come on. Let's go.
Okay. Guess I'll leave.
Get out of my head, Daedra.
You will kill or you will die.
Alright, fine.
I can't die here.
Is he gonna start attacking me?
Daedra has us. You or me.
Well, then I guess it's gonna be you. You were tempted.
Yes. Your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down.
Further down. Rest in peace, this guy. Vigilant Tyrannus. You walked into this house with no backup, dude. I'm Vigilant of Stendar should know better than this. You fool. They caught us on our back foot. Don't worry, Hollywood style of Minerva will take revenge. By killing Molag Bal. She is not the biggest fan of Molag Bal. In fact, he is her least favorite Daedra. Ooh, coin purse. Take that. Anyway, I just killed a man. And I'm being compelled by a Daedra to kill. La la la. Picking up coins.
Yes, further into the bowels.
Why would I want to go into the bowels? That's where the... Lydia is so bored she's yawning. Have to agree.
So close. Your prize is waiting.
Whoa, that looks cool. Haha. What is that thing? Haha. I better step onto this conspicuous looking teleport pad and grab it.
Fool. Did you think Molag Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so
Hi Maple, hi
easily
Kenny, welcome in.
reward
Hi
you?
everyone.
What do you see from that little cage? Speak.
I see the bottom of your shoe and it's very stinky. It's an altar.
Yes, it's an altar. Men would come and sacrifice the wretched in my name. The weak would be punished by the strong.
This guy sucks.
But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate the altar until you came.
Now, how does one desecrate? Out of curiosity, I'm standing right on top of your altar. Out of curiosity, can you tell Hollywood starlet Manur how one desecrates an altar? How does one do that? Just out of curiosity. Oathbreaker, thank you for the super. Here, Vile, pay for the hottie skooma. Thank you. Let's see. You want revenge on Boethia?
Revenge? No. I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul.
That's very demanding of
He
you.
comes by to perform Boethia's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing. Captured and bound, left to rot. Save him.
Oh, okay.
Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
Sounds like a plan. My man? Actually, you're not my man at all. You're a jerkhead. Anyway, this is Molag Bal, the father of all vampires, and just a real peach of a Daedra. He is probably my least favorite. His whole thing about like the strong taking over the world and the weak dying. Not really my thing. He likes doing stuff that I don't really approve of, just like on a philosophical level. So he's my least favorite. Hate this guy. But we will do his Daedra quest because it's actually a pretty cool quest. And it teaches us a lot about how the Daedra gain power in the world of Mundus, right? I'm under the belief after this quest, or after seeing this quest and doing it so many times, a Daedra has power, a Daedric prince has power over where their shrines are. So Daedras cannot come into the world of Mundus. Ever since the Dragonfires ceased to be a thing and Martin Septim sacrificed himself in the Amulet of Kings, the boundary between Mundus and Oblivion has been strengthened, right? It is much harder, probably, or maybe even just a little bit harder, but it is harder, regardless of what degree of hard it is. It's harder for the Daedric princes to influence Mundus than it used to be, right? When the Dragonfires were up and when, you know, the barrier wasn't so, you know, solid. So I think what I can glean from this is that if their altar gets desecrated, if a Daedric prince's altar gets desecrated, it weakens their power. And indeed, you can see here, like, Molag Bal has to ask us to go save a priest that he wants to torture because he doesn't have the power to do it himself. He doesn't have the power to reach out otherwise. So it leads me to believe that Daedric princes, they have power, but it's limited to, like, where their worshippers are and where their altars are. At least in my eyes. I think it has something to do with that. Which would explain why Azura is so powerful. And, like, some of the Daedric princes are much more powerful than the others, or have more influence on Mundus. And part of it, I think, is also because, like, the Dark Elves just straight up worship, like, 4 of them, right? Boethia... I don't think it's Molag Bal. Do they worship Molag Bal? I don't think they do. I think it's Boethia, Azura, and who else? Vermina? Namira? Hi, thank you for the 5! The gods in this universe are so smart. Let's recruit the guy that was just recruited to try and kill me. I know. It's very... Listen, okay? Molag Bal is not intelligent. That's why Boethia runs circles around him. That's why him and Boethia are forever at odds, because Boethia is the wily little trickster, and Molag Bal is the brutish, nasty man. Excuse me. And that's why Boethia runs circles around him. Okay, so let's see. What do we have to do in Markarth? Recover Strom's journal. I don't think we can do that. Which quest is this? Strom's journal? While we're here, we should see what we can do since we can't fast travel. What is Strom's? The Lost Expedition. Oh, you know what? We might be powerful enough now that we came here very early on in the game to Markarth and we tried to do this quest, but I think we might be strong enough now. First things first, we need to stop by the Hag's Cure. Oh, I need to sleep first. And then we'll stop by the Hag's Cure. Can I sleep in the beds in here, actually? We'll grab some health potions and then we'll go find the Lost Expedition. I think that will also get us some Felmer blood for that final quest there. Oh, we can sleep here. Nice. Molag Bal is part of the House of Troubles. Ah, okay. Mephala is the third. Ah, Boethia, Azura, and Doug. No, it's not Doug. Hi, Goomba. Welcome in. Hi, everyone. Hi, Kenchita. Molag Bal is the equivalent of Ligma jokes in the Elder Scrolls universe. What does that mean? More like Molag Bal sack. Sorry. More like Molag Balsack. Hey, what's up?
Silver. Outsiders. His father before him.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be crude there, but the voices were telling me to do it. Alright, here we go. Good one, boss. Thank you. Hi, Crude. Hi. Welcome in. How's your Monday so far?
Everything all right?
Good to see you. Hi, Baron. Good one, boss. You really got him. I can't wait for Molag Bal to get super pissed off at me. Too bad for him, I've already kimmed. He has no power over me. I'm already part of the live stream, brother. I'm in your dream walls. I'm eating your dream insulation. I'm making my own reality. You can't stop me. I can just take this stuff. Whoa, that's cool. Banana! Hey! Thank you for the mac and cheese soup. My favorite ESO lore is when Molag Bal stole an alien city, Meridia gave it enormous parts of her power. Now there's a part, though small, of his own realm he has no control over out of sheer spite. Ah, Meridia. Oh, interesting. He stole an alien city. I wonder why. Thank you for the soup, arigato. I wonder if it was because the aliens were worshipping him during their descent into utter madness. Very interesting.
Meals to cook for the entire castle, and almost no help.
Oh, I forgot to go to the Hag's Cure, but that's okay. We'll survive. Hopefully. Hopefully. Ah! Excuse me, dogs.
Staying safe, I hope.
I am staying safe. How about you? Where is the... Ah, this way. Is there a blacksmith around here? Wow, this keep is so labyrinthine.
Cast a few spells.
What are these? These little bedrooms or something? I wish I could see this in its full glory. I wish I could see this back when the dwarves were here. I hope we get to time travel in Elder Scrolls 6 just a little bit, just to see some elves. Some dwarves. Sorry, not elves. Elves are still alive. I meant dwarves. Elves with beards, I should say. The Hag's Cure. Yeah, I like the Hag's Cure. It's a nice place. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I need to go this way. I'm thinking about Elder Scrolls 6 and not about Elder Scrolls 5, which is right in front of me, shaking my head. I'm not appreciating what I have. I'm dreaming about what can be. Let that be a lesson to you, hotties. Okay, so we need to find these two, this fellow's Calcelmo's.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew.
Expedition party
around the laboratory.
that he hired. There's a missing expedition party he hired to look inside of these dwarven ruins. So we're gonna try and track them down today. Restore health, yes. Ooh, we've got a lot of ingredients for this. Nice. Okay. We've got some health potions. Sweet. Alright, let's go figure out where this missing expedition is. Nuanchin Zell excavation site. Is this not the Nuanchin Zell? Why is it leading me somewhere else? Oh, I think my... Whoa. Look at that list of quests to do outside. Alright, here we go. Hi, Toxic. Welcome in. Thank you for the first time, chat. How are you doing today? Drummer probably existed in the past in a linear time. Oh, yes. They've definitely existed before. Which is why we have all these ruins of them. Alright, so now we're going back into these evil ruins. Gonna save. Because it gets pretty scary in here. We've already killed the spiders, though. What's that? What was that? Was that a potion that I knocked down? Oh, the spiders are back. There, bud. Oh my god, it's so dark in here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey there, everybody. Calm down. It's me, Hollywood Taylor, Manure, part-time. Oh, I leveled up. Part-time insect guy. Exterminator. Haha. It's kind of weird that you humans call people that get rid of bugs exterminators. That's a really hardcore title. Don't get me wrong, like, exterminating is obviously an important job, but it is a very hardcore title. Okay. Personally, I would save it for, like, somebody who, you know, somebody who dresses bodies or something. Like an undertaker. Oh, that's a good title too, though. Exterminator, Undertaker. Oh. Yeah, we gotta level up. Unfortunately, we can't level up until we sleep. In survival mode, you can only level up when you sleepies. Hi, Instant. Thank you for the sneak. Welcome in. How are ya? Happy Monday. Good to see ya. Now, you might notice that it's much darker than your Skyrim. My Skyrim is much darker than your Skyrim, and the reason for that is because I have a lighting mod that adjusts these lighting preferences. See you later, bud. Adjust the lighting preferences so that the darknesses are very dark and that the lighting is very light. I think he died? He fell into some water. Okay. Welcome to Noanchenzel. The Falmer have taken it over, as you can see. I completely missed. You're lucky, by the way. We can two-shot Falmer now. Well, 2.5-shot Falmer. Don't do that, you're gonna regret that. Awesome. Alright, we've got more Falmer coming up on us. Be careful, Hotties. I'm gonna fortify my health. Oh, it's good to be back in Skyrim. It's so good to be back in Skyrim. Harvest the blood. Yes! We got all the bloods we need! Yes, finally! We can return to Septimus. Oh boy, that's scary. The darknesses are a little bit too dark. I don't know if I like that. Hey there, bud. Oh! I forgot the button for block. There we go. I really like the sound that my Warhammer makes when it hits a shield. It's got this really good, like, stone sound. It sounds like there's a clunk. That's very satisfying. Oh, come on, like that didn't hit. Get him, Lydia. He looks like he's regretting this. Where are you going? Oh, watch out, Lydia. You good? You gonna be okay? Yeah, you'll be fine. He backed up like, I don't want it. I don't want that smoke. I thought I wanted that smoke, but I don't want that smoke. I changed my mind. I blew him off the edge. Ooh, the quarters. Should we go check out the quarters? Maybe there'll be some nickels in the quarters.
Huh?
Slurpin' Falmer blood with the hotties. Slurpin' Falmer blood with the hotties. This is really cool. You don't see this very much in the Dwarven ruins. Like some kind of button, or maybe... I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a... 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 Maybe I don't know, it's like a small chair or a button or maybe just decorative. Ah, there's the usual. God, this is so cool. That's definitely the likeness of a dwarf, isn't it? You can see the beard. And the elaborate headdresses. Really, the only model for dwarves that we have are from Morrowind. The main games, anyway. The only main game models we have for dwarves come from Morrowind. So I'd be interested to see how they look after, you know, a billion years. Because Morrowind was a long time ago. Graphics are different now, and so is the art team. Maybe if I moonwalk, she'll let me go. Spoiler alert, I didn't. Dwemer abstract art. It looks pretty, doesn't it? It does look a little bit. There's some real world influences in the Dwemer architecture that's clearly like you guys said, like Aztec. We're also getting some Art Deco. Like a lot of the Dwemer's art style is very Art Deco meets Aztec meets. Actually, I think that actually covers it. Art Deco meets Aztec, or maybe Mayan. I'm not educated enough in the architectural differences of Mayan and Aztec. It's probably Mayan though, because I believe the Maya did a lot of the temples, I think, right? I'm completely ignorant, I apologize, but I believe they did a lot of temples. And a lot of the stuff that still stands today. Okay, Falmer ear. We don't need those. That is an ingredient, though. Anybody hungry to munch on some ears? Anybody want to nibble on some cartilage? Anybody really hungry? Oh, there's dead Falmer here. That's not good. How come there's dead Falmer? I didn't do that. Or did I? Yeah, there's that satisfying clank noise. Be with you in a second. He fell down the stairs. Somebody get this guy life alert. Oof. Oof. Yikes. Shaking my head. Boss can't tell Aztec and Mayan art apart. I bet she doesn't even know about the big Olmec heads. What are those? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I don't know everything, I'm sorry. Someday I will, but not today. Listen, when I achieved Kim, I didn't really focus on human history. Apologize. Mine stuff stands and was excavated. Ah! Aztec is mostly in what is now Mexico City. Ah. Oh! I died. I wasn't paying attention. I ran right into a fire trap. I was reading! Chat! God. Todd, damn it. I was reading chat. It's not fair. Here. Brave of you to walk right up to my face and use a bow and arrow. Very brave. A little bit foolish, if I may say so myself. Get him. Get him. Alright, now it's time for me to teach you guys something. So if you, in case you don't know, the Falmer used to be, well, they're still called this. Falmer in Elven language means snow elf. And as you can see, the Falmer have like whitish, translucent skin. That's not only because they were underground for a long time, it's also because the snow elves are just very, very pale naturally. Before they became these twisted monsters, the snow elves used to have a society and culture all their own. And when the humans were starting to push into Skyrim, they were coming into territorial conflicts, and a lot of wars happened between the two. And so the Falmer asked their brethren, the Dwemer, who were also elves, can we stay with you underground? Because the humans are pushing us out of our territories. And the Dwemer were like, sure, come on in. But you have to sign an agreement that we can feed you the soup that makes you go blind and twist you into an evil monster. They didn't know it would twist them into evil monsters, but basically the Dwemer said, yeah, you can stay as long as we can feed you what we want to. And they were like, okay. They had no choice. And so the evil soup that the Dwemer fed them eventually made them go blind. And that's why they look like this. It also made them lose a lot of their mental faculties. Their ability to speak. A lot of their culture was lost. I'm almost dead. But what if I... Anyway, the Snow Elves did nothing wrong. Except maybe attack Sarthal once. But they didn't deserve to be treated... Like, the Nords weren't turned into evil like, not evil. They weren't turned into, like, these frothing monsters. And the Nords attacked Sarthal first. The Snow Elves were living in Sarthal before the Nords came. And then the Nords attacked Sarthal and drove the Snow Elves out. And then the Snow Elves came back and attacked Sarthal. Snow Elves did nothing wrong. I need a hat that says the Snow Elves did nothing wrong. Their souls don't fill black soul gems? Oh. Yeah, that probably has to do with the fact that they're... Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised maybe if, like, what the Dwemer did to them affected their actual souls. Just like how we are a werewolf because Hercene has our etheric soul. I wonder if the Dwemer did something to them, like the soup that they fed them corrupted their etheric souls. And maybe that's why they don't fill a soul gem. Black soul gem. It's probably something to do with that. Because most like, cognizant beings, like if you kill a human or a mer, it becomes a black soul gem. But they have their etheric souls intact because they're mortals. Very interesting. Come here. Come here. Get a little bounce. Get a little bonk on your bounce, mate. Have a good day. I can see your butt crack, mate. Put that away. No one wants to see that. Ew, a Nordic barnacle. That's what I call my feet. Don't say that. Hey! Changing your mind about attacking me, or what? No? Boss, what did I say? Your butt's out, mate! You gotta push your butt away. Oh, Lydia, I have something for you. Oh, Lydia. Behind you, sweetheart. I just watched her get bonked in the back of the head. How do I block again? Oh, okay. So that's how you block. Good stuff. If I was you, I would be careful. Because I'm about to break your kneecaps. Oh well. Suppose Dwemer Falmer can fit in normal soul gems. Dwemer constructs are all powered by soul gems. I don't think the two facts are unrelated. So they fit in normal soul gems, but not black soul gems. Interesting. I have returned, and that's the first thing I heard from Vi. What did you hear? Repeat it for the class. You don't have any proof that I said something evil. Sarthal is a man-created city. No, it's not. No, it's not. You can look it up. Sarthal used to be a snow elf. It used to be a snow elf city before it was ever a man city. The Nords took it over. I did lots of research on it, trust me. But maybe my brain does have holes in it, so there is a possibility that I am wrong. Ooh, what's this? A chest! What do we got? Pretty much nothing except a healing potion, but that is still good. That's what the Nords want you to believe. But I'm saying, you fell for the Nordic propaganda! How could you? Hottie! Hotties, we are scholars. We must not fall for we must read the books. Okay, we go back to Nuan Shinzel.
Huh?
If losing sapience makes your soul go away, does that mean enough brain damage can also unsoul someone? Maybe. The extent of like injuries isn't really well documented. Like how injuries affect you isn't that well documented. It's mostly just like, oh, I got my, restoration magic saved me when my leg fell off. I don't think it's really talked about that much. Okay, ready? I'm gonna jump off. Whee! I bet this water tastes really yummy. I bet it tastes really clean and yummy. The armory! Maybe we'll find some weapons in here.
Oh,
Oh.
I've got your back.
I have something for you, Lydia.
command.
It's a staff. Oh, she can't carry it! Okay, here's what I'm gonna do for you, Lydia. I'm gonna take away... Why do you have a rusty arrow? When did you get that? Now take the staff of lightning bolts. Why is she picking up rusty arrows? Hotties, were you slipping her rusty arrows while I wasn't looking? I've never seen a rusty arrow in my life.
Going there.
Okay, drop the hunting bow. Can I go to the sleep well? Oh, it's stuck in her inventory. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I was wondering, I was like, why does she have something called a rusty arrow? Hey. How goes it? How goes it? Alright. I am already at half health. I need to run. I can't run. Quick. Phew. That was a close one, wasn't it? Get him, Lydia. Tetanus damage. Hi, Derby. Welcome in. In the Elder Scrolls, tetanus can be cured with a simple restoration spell. I have to assume. Actually, you know what? It might be a good thing for us to sort of do a deep dive about diseases and how they affect people in the Elder Scrolls. Because a lot of the disease stuff in lore is kind of sort of like hand-waved away because you can just pray at an altar in game. I think one of the most prominent examples of like a disease is obviously the Corpus disease from Morrowind. That's a bit of a special exception, but like everyday diseases, right? Like the flu, do you go and pray in the temple and then your flu is cured? Yeah, like a potion of cure disease. So I'm wondering, like, maybe the diseases that people actually fear are things that are, you know, like maybe more resistant to magic. I don't know. Not very detailed. Okay. Hi, Danger, welcome in. This game is really cool. It's a shame they never made another one. What, Skyrim 2? Urge's notes. How foolish to move through this place so quickly. It's taken me only a few hours to crack the back gate. Maybe I'll donate a cup or two, but Craig says he knows some private buyers who will pay handsomely for a working trinket. There has to be one in here. The side doors are all locked, but this chest should have one or two things of value. When I get out, I'm going to buy myself a castle. Oh no. He touched the chest. Alright, Lydia, are you ready? I don't know if we're ready for this. Are we ready for this fight? I sure hope so. I do have my shout, so it should be fine. If I can get them on this and then get them down the stairs, that might work. Okay. Alright, here we go. Candlelight. Icon! I wonder if the gods would get annoyed at me praying every time I sneezed. Probably. Corpus falls into the weird curse blessing category. Well, only if it's healed. If it's not healed, you just die. Well, you get turned into a conduit for the dream, but that's neither here nor there. Is that a curse or a blessing? I guess that's true. I guess getting turned into a conduit for the dream can be both. Oh, light armor. That's still too heavy though. We've got a stone flesh. A Welkin stone! Aw, this is so cool to see. Staff of Fear. That is worth a lot, but it's too heavy. I'll take this. I'll take that, I guess. Hello? Oh, they don't go flying. Uh-oh. I am so fricked. Oh, they don't go flying? Huh? I thought they would go flying for sure. I was wrong. Ooh, I was wrong. Okay, that's one down. Okay, go. Run. Ooh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense since they're made out of Dwemer metal, which is super heavy. Oh, good job, Lydia. Nice. Crossbow build, crossbow build. No, I mustn't fall for it. We are a two-handed build, not a crossbow build. It was so surreal for me because I only ever saw the Dwarven Centurions in Skyrim. So when I went back to play Morrowind, when we played Morrowind together, and I got to see the Dwarven, because they have Centurions in Morrowind too. I think we fought them, or not Centurions, sorry, spheres. It was crazy seeing them again, or for the first time, I guess. Technically, you need 2 hands for crossbows. Hotties. Don't try to sweet talk Hollywood starlet Manur. She's chosen her path. Yeah, Lydia's strong. Imagine if prostate cancer is immune to magic. Yeah, that would have been awesome. That would be awesome. Or I mean, not awesome. Sorry, the opposite. What if it wasn't? What if you could just cure cancer with, like, by praying? How awesome would that be? If only. Okay. Oh! My lockpick broke. Crossbows are a lot of fun in this game. Yeah, there's also, I think that, isn't there elemental arrows? Or am I mixing that up with a mod? There's like a way you can make elemental bolts. If I remember correctly. Open up. Stop being closed. Ah, I knew it. Like right here. Nope. Right here. Nope. It's higher up than I think it is. There we go. Oh, come on, ref. Let her play. Stop breaking my bones. Stop breaking my bones. There are exploding bolts. Oh. That seems awesome. Okay, so it's not... It's way further up than I think it is. Like right here. Finally! We're just warming up, hotties. Ooh, a dwarven helmet. Anybody want to wear the dwarven helmet? Anybody in the mood to wear a dwarven helmet? How about a dwarven shield? Alright. Potato soup or pheasant breast? Is this raw? No, it would say raw if it was raw. I think being a werewolf makes us also more hungry than usual. Oh! Oh my god, did you see that? Where is it? Dwarven armor. 84 armor versus what? 104. Okay, well that's no context. But, or no, that's no contest. I can't talk today, Hottie. Something is happening to me. Now, does that look so awesome and beautiful? Yes. Oh, it's got a loincloth and everything. Oh my god, it looks so good, but it's not as good as what we have. Yeah, the gold and purple's pretty good. This is the Spellbinder Runic armor. This is the immersive armor mod. I like it because it is very immersive. It doesn't do too much crazy stuff other than add new armors. Yeah, dwarven armor is really beautiful. Made out of corundum, I believe. Yes? Watch out, Lydia, it's a trap. Yeah, I think they saw us.
Force!
We got a skeever pet. Not for long. Hello, fella. There is some tangential evidence that the Falmer worship a god, a bug god, called Zur. It starts with an X. That's all I remember. There is some tangential evidence that the Falmer now worship a bug god. I don't know how accurate it is, but it is fun to think about. Bugs are a big part of their diet, and as well as a part of their culture. They use chorus, they raise chorus, and then they use them for food and armor, weapons. Yeah. Oh, it's Zrib. Thank you. We call him Bob. It's called Zrib. Thank you. I forgot the name. But yeah, tangentially there is some evidence that the current Falmer have developed a religion and culture around Zrib, the bug god.
Oh.
Who might be the god of Chorus. We don't really know. Rag's journal. I knew if we dug deep enough, we'd eventually hit some fresh ruins. Markarth, a city built upon a city. From early pieces recovered, we've determined the name of the city is Nuanchinzel, but past that we have very little info. We've been given an escort through, and tomorrow we will delve into the city. Proper. It's only been a day, and I already missed my desk and chair. I thought it would be a little more fun to explore, but so far it's just been fighting spiders and getting to view an occasional rubble pile. Hopefully we get to the main ruins soon so we can set up a camp and I can start cataloging some of the items I've been able to find. Oh, you're cataloging all right. Cataloging all your blood cells you lost on the floor. We found the armory earlier, and Urge has stayed behind to find a way into the main vault. If anyone can open the locks, it's him. We've kept going and settled up here for the night since the gods say it will be easy to defend. I put up a few runes just in case. Well, apparently the runes didn't do a very good job, bud. Oh my god, the Imperials are dead. I'm returning you to the ocean, my dude. I hope this brings you back to Cyrodiil. Request in passe. Okay, so this expedition, very clearly did not do very well. Here you go, fella. I'll send you back to the bay. Now, what happens if I go up? Where does this lead me? Oh, it's beautiful in here, isn't it? Control! Okay, so maybe we can open some doors here or something? I remember Zrib because the library orc sent me to the temple to get a book I could have bought. Did Lydia just do a circle around me? Did you guys see that? She did like a cool Michael Jackson around me. That was kind of freaky. I didn't know you could move like that, Lydia. Okay. Hi, Milk Tea, welcome in. Hi, Dinner. Hi, how are you guys? Happy Monday. You survived Monday. Congratulations. How you doing? You survived. What's up? These fellas, however, will not survive. Oh my god. Where did his body go? Oh, all the way back there. Ah, Lydia, you stepped on a trap. Lydia, you stepped on it again. You guys are firing arrows at each other that aren't hitting. You're firing magic that can't hit. Okay. That's better. I like that they specify that the Dwemer struts are decorative. Oh yeah, the large decorative Dwemer strut. What, like, yeah, what's the other option? Decorative, like, useful? Utility? Dwemer strut, maybe? There's another trap, Lydia. Be careful. Hey. I'll try and get the wizard first. I think Lydia just stepped in the trap. Yeah. Something is happening to all these Falmer's bodies. They're going flying. Ooh, Lydia, you're gonna love this. I have something for you, my dear. Lydia using magic is funny to me, yeah.
Still here.
The Falmer are blind and Lydia isn't a mage. That is also true.
How can I serve you, my thane?
I like that a lot of the NPCs, if you give them staffs, they'll just use them even though they're not magically inclined. It's like everybody knows that magic is really powerful, so you might as well use it while you got it. Oh man, looking at the clothes is really interesting too. You can see the Charis. The Charis chitin has been made into a breastplate, and then they have like a leather loincloth. And the style of hair is very interesting. Very elvish. And they still use little diadems, look. They still use little diadems. They're developing this, look at that. Look at that weird thing on their wrist. That's a very strange texture, isn't it? Huh. I wonder, it almost looks like a scar, like scar tissue. Apparently when a pastoral culture creates a religion around their primary cattle animal, that's called a cattle complex. So the Falmer have a bug complex? Oh, I didn't know that, Bojo. I guess, yeah, they got bugs on the brain. Falmer is bugs, and bugs is Falmer. Yeah, they have really sharp teeth too. Curious. This room is full of steam. Oh no. Ooh, I do a lot of damage to these guys. Oh, hey there, bud. Okay. Oh, there's so many. I'll get that one off your back, Lids. Oh, yeah. So the only time I've really had problems with these guys was when I was doing a dagger build. So dagger builds are terrible against these little spiders, against Dwemer constructs in general. They're really awful. So I'm surprised how much damage my two-handed is doing. It's a lot. Oh, like that didn't hit. I'm pleasantly surprised. A greater soul gem. Another greater soul gem. Solid Dwemer metal versus hollow Dwemer metal. They've been golemified. A chitin complex. Ooh, I like that. Gods is bugs? Sometimes. And in the case of the Falmer, yes. Hi Jeff, welcome in. Blind archers. Well, they can, I think it works because they can echolocate really well. So it makes sense that they're able to echolocate and figure out where you are. But you're right. When you stop and think about it, it doesn't really make sense. Like, how are they shooting arrows if they don't know, they can't see? The answer is their ears must be extremely good. Think about bats, right? Bats use echolocation to catch bugs in midair. So I think echolocation might be stronger than we're giving it credit for. Alright, what's in Dakona? Nothing. Yeah, we're swanging on him. Okay, plentiful healing, a lever. A lever. I will pull it. And a chest. Another Vylett stone, some gold. Okay. Probably a trap here. Bats aren't totally blind. Yeah, but I think they rely on, if I'm not mistaken, they rely on echolocation for hunting. They don't rely on their eyesight for hunting. Aw, man, imagine how cool it would be. I wouldn't be able to play video. Oh, imagine how different video games would look if you had echolocation. Like, would video games even be a thing if, like, your society was echolocation based rather than sight based and sound based? I wonder how different they would be. Maybe it would be like, video games would be like a big park that you could go in that had like objects or something. I don't know. Kind of boggles your mind to think about, doesn't it? Like, if humans were echolocation based, what would their entertainment be? Like, it would probably be really intricate, like, puzzle boxes that you had to echolocate and look at, right? Would it be music based? Yeah, like really cool sports games or something. Yeah, something very physical. Something very tactile. Yeah, there wouldn't be videos. There would be no videos. Probably. Model train sets would go crazy with echolocation. Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 3? Wow. Yeah, I mean, sound cues, I think for people who are blind, sound cues are definitely probably very important. Oh, I found his journal. After making our way down the mine and through the spiders, we finally made it down to Nuanchenzel proper. They built the city into the very cave walls that house it. Amazing. Nuanchenzel hums with life, but its guardians lay dormant. Hopefully we can learn more as we go deeper. This area seems to be where 2 of the city's families lived. We've spent some time studying this tree outside the dwellings, but cannot figure out what its significance is. Strom will be remaining behind with one of the students to further study this area in greater depth. I look forward to reading his notes on the subject. Today we entered the city's armory. The Falmer have yet to break into the best of the dwarven goods thanks to the sturdy Dwemer locks. Said he would be able to get into the vaults and would send word when he's in. How? The spiders gave us much trouble, but who could have foreseen that they've been the only thing keeping Markarth safe? After exiting the armory, we made camp, but the Falmer have been watching us. Ooh. And finally tired of our intrusion. They came while we slept and slaughtered what guards were left. Meridia, forgive me for using my students as a distraction to get away. But I have to bring this place back to life. Too many. Couldn't hit the switch. This is the reason they all died? This guy? Staubin? Can you believe this guy, Lydia? He wanted to bring Nuanchenzel back to life, that he sacrificed all of his students. Yikes. Forgive him, Meridia. Oh, he did say Meridia. Was he a Daedra worshipper? Oh yeah, there was a bee inside there. Nice. Yeah, Staubin definitely doesn't... I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like Staubin in the back. His name even sounds like betrayal. I got Staubin in the back. Something evil is here. I don't know what. Did I come this way? I feel like I came this way. I think I might have. Oh, maybe not. Where does this lead? Nuanchenzel. Okay. Crabword? No. Huh? I'm only Staubin was 1 day from retirement. Yeah, well, so were all of his students, and he got them all killed. Look, the Falmer are fighting. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this one. I think we should let them fight, actually. I don't really want to... I was gonna Fusro all of them, but maybe it's better if we let them fight. Get him, Falmer. Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting the back, too. Alright, here comes the moment of truth. Can I take on a Dwarven Centurion? I'm about to find out. Go, 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 go. Quick. Quick. Woo! The answer is yes. Hollywood starlet Manura can handle herself, darling. Oh my god. She sent that dude flying. Oh, I'm back here. Oh, because I pulled the lever. So now I can probably go different places, maybe. Sent it flying. Hi, Abby. Welcome in. Hi, everyone. I think we can go up here now, yeah? I can't see anything, man. Candlelight is mandatory. Hey, what's up? Where are you going? Help! Didn't want to talk to me? Well, now I'm sad. Large decorative Dwemer strut. You know what? I think it would be really cool to give ourselves god powers. Like maybe at the end of this playthrough, we give ourselves god mode, and then we just pick up as much Dwarven detritus as we can, and then fill a house with it. Metal plates, struts, just the whole shebang. All of it. Yeah, such titans of metal are nothing compared to her own metal. Excavation site. Is this where we need to go?
Huh?
No, because we're back at the beginning now. Find someone who knows about the expedition. Recover Strom's journal. No, we don't need to go back. Her power fantasy is looting a bunch of copper piping. Yeah. And I think it's a good one. I think you guys should have more realistic power fantasies. Like I do. My dream is filling my character's inventory with all of the large decorative Dwemer struts in the entire game. And then filling a house with them. I don't see how that's so wrong. Hey, buddy.
Force.
Yeah, good try though. What you got on you? Some golds. You know, the question is, where do I go? So last time I went that way. Maybe I go down this time? There's a dwarven fall. Yeah, now that I look at it, some of this Dwemer stuff also reminds me of the troll worlds in World of Warcraft. The trolls. It's got, I think it does have some sort of Mayan or Inca or Aztec influence for sure. You guys are right. Okay, let's see if we can open this up. Yeah, New Vegas it's teddy bears, and Skyrim it's large decorative strut. We be making the machines, mon. Why did they give them that accent? Remember when Zul'jin was the leader of the Horde and he talked like that? It was so awesome. Alright, what are we doing? What are we even doing? Okay. Oh no, not the war axe. I just wanted the gold, buddy. Okay, hi Kaiser, welcome in. Hi. Yeah, you guys remember when Zul'jin was war chief for like 2 seconds and then he got put in a pit of bellfire? It was really awesome. He literally got dipped in lava. Or was that the other guy? That might have been the other guy. We need to go this way. We've already been inside of there, so I assume there's something I'm missing. Because we don't need to go talk to anyone. We can do this whole quest on the inside. This does not look familiar to me. Where are you leading me? Ah. Something tells me. Oh, a Dwemer pot. Not bad. I'm so glad there aren't a lot of scary monsters inside of the water down here in Blackreach. I would not be happy. Okay. Yeah, Zul'jin deserved better. So did everybody in World of Warcraft, but you didn't hear that from me. I just don't think Sylvanas, I think they lost the plot with Sylvanas a long time ago. And I was really sad to see what happened to her. Because I think, yeah, she's an evil villain, but she's also really interesting as a character, you know what I mean? Ah, lay sigh. No one gets it like I do. Oh, hey, it's a Dwarven Centurion's body. Ooh, the ebony arrows are beautiful to look at, aren't they? So while I'm still underwater, I'm just gonna drink some of these. Drop that. It's magic. Stamina poison, okay. Get me up. Okay, now the question is, where am I supposed to go? It's been too long since I've done this quest. I need to go into the quarters, or I need to go... Yeah, I need to go into the quarters. Okay. I must have missed something. I need Strom's journal. Everybody say hi, Castle Cat. She's scratching her scratch pad really loudly to let me know that she's here. I missed it. Where are the freaking quarters? Right there? Right there? Or above? Ah, it's above. How do I get there? I need my... Oh, I can't see anything. Yeah, that's one we killed. Why, you don't think she should have burned Taladris stuff? I think if anyone was going to burn Taladris, it would have been her, but I think that she just did a lot of really weird things after that. Okay, yeah. So the quarters. I must have missed something. Okay. Thank you for saying hi. She's been very cuddly lately. I don't know why, but she's been very cuddly. She sleeps at the head of the bed next to my face. She has been sleeping every single night next to my face. I guess to make sure that I'm still breathing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. Okay, so... I missed the journal. Where's the journal? Hey, why are you still alive? Oh, that's right. I didn't go this way. I died here. Found it. Bonk. Bonk. Hey, guys. How we doing? Bonk. Bonk. La, 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 la. Whoa. Where did you go? Something is very wrong with my game. Oh no. Your cat Hefe does that? Yeah, it is really cute. But a lot of cat hair gets in your eyes. Hotties, I've got a problem. Something's wrong with my video jam. Something is amiss. Hi, Jekyll, welcome in. Hi, Enter. Farmer stacking paper coins. Actually, you know what? You bring up a good point, Enter. What are the Falmer's currencies? Probably bug-based. Money is bugs, and armor is bugs. Oh, hi, Skeever. Money is bugs, and armor is bugs, and food is bugs, and shoes is bugs, and staffs is bugs, and hairdos is bugs. The Falmer used crypto? Or is egg currency? I like the egg idea. I hate the crypto idea. I hate that. Large decorative Dwemer strut. Okay. Yeah, they probably, actually, you know what? They probably don't need currency. It just works. It does. What's inside of this tiny cool dresser? A cup? Get that out of here. Hollywood style at Minnow drinks only from flasks. How dare you. Ah, here's the tree he was talking about. Oh, here's our fella. Strom. I've decided to remain behind with one of our guards and further document the living area we've stumbled across. I write this to the best of my ability, but due to the sudden disappearance of the Dwemer, it's almost impossible to say for certain what anything is. The tree. By the 9, I cannot determine the purpose of this tree. It appears to be from the area around Whiterun, but why and how it got here is beyond me. I think it may be a gift from the surface world, but based on the lavish surroundings, it could also be a display of power. I'll check the living areas nearby for any additional clues. Living areas. Upon further investigation of the area, it looks like this structure houses 2 clans or families. I can think of no other reason for this particular layout. Perhaps this group oversaw this particular portion of the city. I'll have to compare notes from the other areas as we uncover more of the city. Hopefully, some of these will contain more in-depth clues. It appears a smaller wing collapsed on itself, and maybe when the expedition returns we can dig out an entrance. Falmer have begun to creep back into this area of the ruins. It's a good thing I'm not alone here. We've managed to block off some of the areas we suspect the Falmer are coming in through, but they're still getting to us somehow. Together we are able to hold them back, but how long until Stalbin and the rest return? They don't return. Spoiler alert, but Stalbin used you. He freaking used you, bro. He used you and tossed you aside just so he could reanimate this place. My head. Okay. What do we got? The Snow Elf! Hey! What the heck? Thank you so much for the tip for 40 minutes ago. I'm sorry, I got locked in the Skyrim sauce. The Snow Elves. Thank you for the tip. I love the Snow Elves. If I ever reincarnate in an isekai fantasy world, it will be as a Snow Elf. Mark my words. You will find me by my trail of Snow Elf. Thank you so much, Snow Elf. Underseer, thank you for the 21 months in a row. Arigato. I love this audiobook narrator. They sound so authentic. Hey, Underseer, you got something to say about my English accent? My stellar English accents? I'll have you know I've been watching British comedy since I was old enough to change the channel. The English channel. So what? Wait, let me try that joke again. I've been watching British comedy since I was old enough to change the channel. And by channel, I mean the English channel. The British Broadcasting Corporation. There's a joke in there somewhere. It's Monday and I don't have the processing power to fully rearrange that. But you get where I'm going with that. Isekai Vylett would be the farmer who told the others to not go into the Dwemer cities. True. I would be like, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, it's evil in there. Thank you again, Underseer. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate that. Happy almost 2 years. Wow-wee. Wow-wee, zow-wee. Oh, how lovely. Now, where in the historian's logs does the torture room go? Version of magic. Well, this seems, I mean, it seems a little excessive, doesn't it? Like, why are the Falmer torturing people down here? Are they trying to figure out how to become human again? Oh my god, what's that sound? Oh! Oh. Wait a minute, this isn't Falmer at all. This is Dwemer. This is a Dwemer invention. That's a Dwemer table. Those are Dwemer spears. Oh. God. Hi, Aqua. They probably do it out of hatred. Thank you for the first time chat. The Falmer are perfect angels and they've never done anything wrong. So, jot that down. Welcome in. Alright, let's see if I can figure out where to go from here. I think, so here's the tree he was talking about. It does kind of look like the Gildergreen, doesn't it? It does. It's like a mini Gildergreen in Whiterun. It's remarkable that it's growing here. This light fixture here must provide it enough UV, or maybe magical light, to keep it growing like that. What do I find here? Nothing much. This is the living quarters of the Dwarven families. Yeah, just Dwemer being Dwemer. The Dwemer are kind of like the dictionary definition of scientists who wanted to defy gods. They're kind of like, their whole thing is like, the Dwemer were very atheistic, actually. They were, I believe, the majority of Dwemer were atheists. In the Elder Scrolls lore, it's partially due to the fact that when they discovered tonal architecture, which is the ability to manipulate reality based on certain tones, they kind of unraveled the fabric of reality, and they saw into the fabric of reality. And they saw that the gods had once been mortal, because all of the gods had once been mortal. And the Daedra, too, theoretically. The Daedric princes. So all of the gods had once been mortal, and so they saw that, and they were like, oh, so if we're descended from them, are we to... Like, are there no gods? It threw them into a crisis of faith, for sure. And so the majority of them became atheists very quickly. They also tried to create their own gods, which is obviously the one of the plot points of Morrowind. Okay, so maybe... What does this map look like? Where do I go from here? Monchenzel cleared. Oh, I guess I found the last guy's journal. Should see if anyone is looking for the expedition. Oh, okay, so we're done. I swear you could get to Blackreach through Nuanchenzel. Am I wrong? Maybe I am. I swear there was a way to go forward and go into Blackreach from here, but I am probably wrong. They did, I mean, I don't know if they successfully created a god thing, because they were all Zorked. They became the god, perhaps. We don't know where they went. They could have joined the dream sleeve. But they could have also just been transported somewhere else. Like Aetherius or Oblivion. Yeah, these places can get a little bit confusing, but thankfully, I am like a bloodhound with my sense of direction. Todd Howard raised me in the depths of the Oblivion cave systems that all looked the same. So I have a pretty good understanding of where I need to go. Now I need to leave, so we need to go up. Whee! Alright, let's get out of here. As best we can. I will need my light spell, though. Okay. They got isekai into the normal human world. How crazy would that be? If you're like a fantasy creature and then you get isekai into the normal human world. That'd be actually a really cool manga. I would love to read that. Where's my up? I think that's my up over here. Yeah. I like the fog that sits over the water. It's really pretty. Nice. Hey, thank you for the super. They attempted to create a god with a new medium, and we know the results of that. True. Yeah, I think it's disingenuous to say that they actually did create a god, because again, we know that you can't really create a god. You can only have a god take over a throne, a seat of power. There's 9 seats of power. Well, I think more if you count the Daedra. But gods aren't created. The seats of power are only, they're there, but they're never created or destroyed. They just are taken over by different people who become gods. Like Talos took Lorkhan's seat, right? He didn't make a seat of his own. Okay, I need to go right there. I think I can wold it. Oh, I can just jump down. Whee! Ah! You too. Wait, that's the armory. Nafik? What the feek? Control? Oh, the excavation site is over there. Okay. Oh, I think I can walk. Yeah, I think I can walk up. There's like a little ridge right here. Yeah, here we go. I remembered, Hotties. And you drop down, and then you're here. Yippee! The Tribunal did the same thing with Lorkhan's seat of power. Oh, the Tribunals are really interesting. I've been studying them a lot for my Morrowind video essay. The Tribunal's so interesting because technically they're not gods, because becoming a god requires you to leave your mortal self behind and become part of the dream sleep, become part of the primordial dream, right? However, the Tribunal used the power of Kagranak's tools on the heart. They used Lorkhan's heart with Kagranak's tools, and they manipulated it such that they basically kimmed without actually kimming. So when you kim, you are a god on Earth because you're supposed to immediately die and go into the dream sleep, right? When you kim, you're supposed to turn into ash, your body is supposed to turn into ash, and you're supposed to join the dream sleep. You basically open a hole in Mundus, and that hole is like a channel of the proto before time dream sleep energy where the gods are. The gods live in the dream, right? And so when you kim, you open a hole temporarily into that realm. The issue is you're supposed to immediately, if you make the choice to become part of the dream sleep, your body gets turned into ash, which we're actually going to see here very shortly. We're going to see that in action. I'm really glad they showed it in Skyrim. But basically, you were supposed to go join them, and you no longer exist as a mortal on Mundus. However, the Tribunal, they were using Lorkhan's heart, and they were tearing, essentially, like, if I'm following the logic, they were tearing mini holes into Mundus and channeling the power of the primal dream, right? The godhood dream. And that gave them a ton of power. However, it's very taxing to remain on Mundus and also be kimmed. Like, it is like a huge amount of power is required to keep that hole open, because you're essentially breaching the boundaries between different planes of existence, right? You're breaching the boundary between Mundus and the dream, right? You're making a hole in reality. So to keep that hole open, it requires a lot of energy. And so that is kind of, to my understanding, that is what the Tribunal were doing. They weren't gods themselves, but they were keeping the holes open and channeling the power of the dream into themselves. And of course, that almost probably drained Lorkhan's heart to its limit. That pushed Lorkhan's heart to its limit, and that's why there were so many problems in Morrowind, right? Dagothar and all that kind of stuff. So that's why also the Tribunal were so desperate to get it back, was because they couldn't maintain the energy required to keep the hole open that gave them the power that made them gods. Okay, we need to grab the carriage here. And we're gonna go to not Windhelm. We're gonna go to Winterhold.
Where do you want to go?
Because we have something to deliver, don't we?
Climb and back and we'll be off.
That explains why they had to keep going back to the heart. Yeah, exactly. That sounds like dissident priest talk, sorry. Dissident priest talk, how foolish of me. Yeah, they essentially tried to use the Heart of Lorkhan. Well, the Dwemer are really interesting. I don't know if the Dwemer were planning to use it so much as they basically told Kagranak to research it and get back to us with what you found, right? But Kagranak, and when Kagranak went back to them with what he found, the word got out to like the Dark Elves and the Nords, and they started a war over it, right? So I don't know if the Dwemer were even that far ahead. I think Kagranak definitely found out what was going on and how to use the heart.
If you have business with the
but when he told like the ruling body of the Dwemer,
I'll show you to your room.
That's when the war started, right? Like that's when all the issues started. And so then the war escalates, and Kagranak is forced to use, quote unquote, forced to use the tools on the heart as like a last ditch attempt to keep the armies out of Red Mountain, right, and away from his research. And instead he's orped all the dwarves. I don't know if the dwarves, I mean, I guess they were trying to make their own god to prove to everyone, maybe. There's many reasons, but they probably were trying to prove to all of Mundus, like, hey, look, their godhood is attainable. It's not something that's out of your reach, right? The gods are just like us. But that's anathema to a lot of the elves, right? And the humans. The humans also don't like that idea. So I don't even know if they were that far along by the time that Kagranak came to them with the news of what it could truly do, what the Heart of Lorkhan could truly do, because they were immediately attacked after that, pretty much. So, who knows? Who knows, man, what they wanted to do with it. I'm not sure. I don't know. Crazy, hey, thank you for the 5 gifted. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Congratulations if you guys got a gifted. Please say thank you to Crazy. Yeah, thank you, Crazy. Arigato. Yeah. Happy Monday. Take care of yourself too today, okay? That is a direct order. Can we do War Master yet? No, we need 100. What if God was one of us? Just a stranger on Mundus. Kagranak, probably. Oosh, no, we're not doing sneaking. Alchemy? Speech? No, we need something practical. I would like a little bit of more restoration. What's recovery? Magicka regenerates. I don't really care about that. This could be good, though. What is ward absorb? Oh, recharge your Magicka. Interesting. Elder Scrolls, but it's a musical. Whoa, do you mind? Dogger?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Oh, sorry, Dogger.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
I will, bud.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close. Huh?
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
All right, Hotties, we're going to venture out into the cold, cold wilderness. What time is it? 12? It's noon? Okay, so I think we can do this before sunset. But it's going to take every ounce of our knowledge of how to survive. So we need to get to Septimus Cygnus's outpost in the middle of the ocean inside of a glacier. Yeah, he doesn't like it that close. Huh? God, I love it when high elves say, huh? It makes them sound so open. It's so funny. Okay, so we need to go directly. Is it northeast? No, it's pretty much directly north of here. Okay. Let's see if we can survive. That is a long fall. Ooh. However, that's not going to stop me. I just keep hugging the lip. Ooh, no. Oops, oops, oops. Where does her... Ooh, yikes. Ooh, good thing I saved. Okay. You can hear her bones rattling like a marimba on the way down. Clang, 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 clang. Okay, now I'm positive I can get down there. Yes, perfect. Hello, everyone. Hi. Nice destroyed house you have here. Mind if I just use it? Climb it like a jungle gym? Wow, this is kind of tripping me out. Okay. Yeah. Easy for Hollywood starlet Manur. Tuh. Dirt off her shoulder. Okay, so I need to go... That's not the way. It's actually... For some reason, my quest is not showing me where it is, so I just need to know that it's directly north. Okay. Being in this water is very bad. Extremely bad, even. Vertical architecture. Has science gone too far? No. Science hasn't gone far enough on Mundus. Okay. Yeah, so this is part of that little housing section is part of the Better Towns mod that I have. It's a way to make towns look a little bit more lived in, a little bit more aesthetic. Okay, I gotta go in the water again. Cold, 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 cold. We're fine. We should be able to make it by nightfall back. Maybe there's even a bed in Septimus Ignus's house. Oh god. Hey, what's up? Oh my god. I love watching those wolves just go flying. My cousins, my inferior cousins. How dare you approach me? Oh, there's a bear over there. Got to be careful now. Got to be cheerful. Yeah, if only we had a scroll of water walking. Actually, you know what? I think we did get a water walking spell. Ooh, 2-hit wolves. Yeah. Now this is Skyrim. Oh boy, we're in trouble. There we go. Phew. That was scary. I think we do have an alteration magic water walk. I have water breathing. Ah, shoot. I have water breathing, but not water walk. Oh, no. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Everything's okay. Yeah, get blasted. Doofus. Okay, we need to go straight north. Wait, now I'm on this side? Okay, so now I need to go northwest. Did I... What the heck? Map is turning itself around on me. Fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm an expert. I'm a Skyrim expert. I know what I'm doing. Don't try this at home, kids. Know what I'm doing. Well, we don't have Flame Cloak. We only have Frost Cloak. Flame Cloak would kind of... I've considered getting it, but, like, it would honestly take away a lot of the fun that is balancing the cold and the heat in survival mode. So I won't be using it. It's a solution, but it's one that completely takes out the fun. And that's not a solution I enjoy. Flame Cloak dries you out. Okay. Boss is taking the map out of her pack upside down. Yeah. What are you gonna do about it, huh? You're gonna tell me to do better? You're gonna tell me to get good? Joke's on you, I'm already good. Watch this. Ah, man, if only this was Oblivion. Oh, he fell to his death trying to shoot me. Silly fellas. Can't compete with me. The skeleton men are tripping over themselves to get to me. Yeah, pretty good, huh? I told you guys, I'm an expert at Skyrim. No one's ever played this game in a better way than I have. I know everything about it. I know everything about it! And I definitely don't ever get it confused with Oblivion or Morrowind. Never! Okay. Where am I now? Oh, I'm close. That's it. Okay. That's where I need to go. Check this out. Hollywood starlet Minor has many hidden skills, such as talking in a husky voice and using a transatlantic accent, and also climbing up sheer ice cliffs. Okay, so this is hopefully the only water we need to go into. Yep. I know it's cold. I know it's cold, sweetie. Darling, you're just going to have to suck it up. Darling, suck it up. Okay. We're gonna try and stay on the land as much as possible. We might have to go past the horks here. Big horkies. Honestly, Horkers is like... I'm thinking like Tim Horkers, right? Like a Tim Hortons. If there was an equivalent of a Tim Hortons that was just called Tim Horkers... Like just Horkers, right? It's just a good name for a place where you sell food. Where are you going? I'm going to the Horkers. I'm gonna go pick up a 6-pack at Horkers. I'm gonna go pick up a little bubble gum at Horkers. Y'all want anything? Oh, I fell in the ice again. Ooh, okay. We're almost there. You can make a martini that doesn't have vermouth, if you know what I'm saying. Is it shear or shear? S-H-E-A-R is the act of cutting something off of a bigger piece. So you like shear cheese off of a cheese chunk. So it's S-H-E-E. S-H-E-E means like it's a flat surface. Septimus, I have all the bloods you require.
Dig. When the top level was built,
oh my god, that's the actual...
No more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
Look! It says I brought all the blood you require! I'm not joking. Look! I can't move my big head. I have to make my hair smaller. That's not working either. It says I brought all the blood you require. Anyway, just trust me. It says I brought all the blood you require.
I can almost hear them.
That was kind of eerie.
I feel their life energy. Come, I will make the mixture.
Let's make the mixture, brother. Make the mixture. Oh! He injected himself with the elf blood. What the... What the freak? I thought you were gonna make a potion. Oh. Oh. What's in there, dude? Are we going together? Whoa, this is like the end of Annihilation.
What is this? It's just a book. I can see. The world beyond burns in my mind. It's marvelous.
Marvelous. There he goes. He's kimming. He goes. Oh, Seven's in the chat. Septimus Cygnus has kimmed. His body couldn't take the powerful force of the Dream Sleeve and was reduced to ash instantaneously. Yeah, so Septimus Cygnus is he achieves Kim, and he's one of the only people we ever see really achieve Kim on screen in the Elder Scrolls. However, his Kimming instantly destroys him. He can't maintain his physical form, and he doesn't have the power. He doesn't have the means to maintain his physical form, so he just disappears. His body just overflows with the power of the Dream Sleeve and is instantly evaporated, and his soul joins the Dream Sleeve. The God Guy just blew him up. No. So Septimus Cygnus, it looks like Hermaeus Mora blows him up, but that's not it. He achieves enlightenment. The act of him opening this box, because he thought it was the heart of Lorcan. The act of him delving into the farthest reaches of this iceberg in the middle of nowhere, into this dark crevice, and discovering that there is no heart, is the enlightenment that he requires in order to turn his wheel, essentially. So he's seeing beyond. He is very much like in the process of Kimming. He does have a lot of eldritch knowledge. He injects himself with all of the bloods of the different previous elves, right? There's another theory that, like, one theory is that he basically understands that Lorcan's heart is everywhere. Lorcan's heart is not necessarily an object. It is everywhere. So that is one theory. There's another theory about him Kimming that basically says, like, because he injects himself, remember when he was talking about he read the Ognum Infinium. He doesn't read it, but he does see it. And I guess that helps him read it, maybe, also. Like, but it's not... It could be the thing that helps him Kim. He reads it, but, like, he understands it more than he reads it, right? And since Hermaeus Mora is the keeper of all knowledge, Hermaeus Mora knows how to become a god and knows how to Kim, right? So, theoretically. Anyway, he could be reading the book, and it could have taught him to Kim. It could also be the fact that he understands that that the heart of Lorcan that he's been looking for is everywhere. It's not just a thing. He finally has the piece of the puzzle he needs to understand, and then he Kims. Or there's another theory that goes around that's like, basically, because he injects himself with all of the different types of elvish bloods, he comes very close to creating the dwarven blood within him. He comes very close to creating the dwarven blood within him. And because, again, remember the dwarves got, like, zorped, and then in Morrowind we see some of them turn to ash. There's also a theory that goes, like, basically he flew too close to the sun, and the universe was like, oh, you do kind of look like a dwarf, and so it zorped him. That's another way to, another theory floating around. But basically, yeah, it's not, Hermaeus Mora doesn't kill him. Sigmus Septimus, whatever his name was, he does Kim, but he instantly gets, destroyed. Because that's how most people who achieve Kim, that's mostly what happens to them. Yeah, he could have set off the dwarf alarm. That's one of the theories, but... Okay. Are we ready to read the Ognum Infinium? If we look at the book, it's obviously a clear reference to the Necronomicon. It's made out of flesh, and not only one type of flesh, but it's made of different colors. So we've got orcs here, we've got snow elf, we've got high elf, we've got... question mark, dark elf, wood elf. Oh yeah, wow, all the elves are represented here. Except Khajiit. But apparently, maybe that's like the spine or something. It is kind of gross, huh? Alright, here we go. Whoa. It does look like an Elder Scrolls, sort of. It's got very Elder Scroll-esque runes, doesn't it? There's the wheel. You can see the wheel. And there's the triangle. Remember the triangle? Remember the triangle, hotties? It's harder to Kim alone than it is to Kim with 3. When a triangle turns, it punctures the wheel. I never realized the cover was different Merskins. Yeah. I knew it was made of elf skin. I just didn't... I've never looked at it that closely. That was cool, seeing all the different types. The wheel looks vaguely like the Imperial City. It does. It does, it does. Ah! Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going?
Come, my champion.
When he gets happy, he sprouts eyes. What now?
Now, you have my Agma Infinium. It contains the knowledge of the ages, as revealed to Xarxes, my loyal servant. For hundreds of years, it's been shut away from the world. Septimus was a useful tool for unleashing it.
Yeah.
Now, it is in your hands. Let us work wonders together.
Okay, I guess. Goodbye, Hermaeus Mora. That's not the last we'll see of him, Hotties. We will see him later.
Lamoru, hey, thank you so much for the dono. Arigato.
Thank you. Oh, 7. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I don't know why you guys are so nice to me. I'll figure it out one day. Thank you so much, Lamoru. Take care of yourself, too. Please, take care of yourself. He reminds me of the Elder God from Legacy of Kain. Yeah, Hermaeus Mora is very Elder God coded. He is very Cthulhu. He's probably the most Cthulhu coded of all of the Daedric princes. Most outwardly coded, anyway. Okay. Let's go. We have to make it back by sunset. It's almost sunset. We can read the book, but we need to get home first before the water gets too cold. Okay. Dovahkiin. Hermaeus Mora says that Xarxes was his loyal servant, but Xarxes himself was a god, so he was a Daedra worshipper before he ascended? Maybe? That's a good way of putting it. I think that when in doubt, whenever you're looking at Elder Scrolls lore, all of the gods were at some point mortals. So it's safe to assume that at some point legendary figures that were gods or became gods had a mortal life as well. Alright, so we need to go this way. Just like Talos, right? Exactly like Talos. He had his own mortal life. All 3 of him. Night, thank you for the super! Hermaeus Mora is my favorite Daedric prince because of his clear influences and being the most knowledgeable of the Daedric princes. Thank you, arigato. He's one of my favorites too. I like him a lot. Avermina's will always be my first because she's such a mysterious baddie. But Hermaeus Mora comes very, very close in second. Thank you, arigato. Thank you for the support. Okay, so we need to get to Winterhold before I freeze my butt off. My butt cheeks fall off. That also means Hermaeus Mora knows exactly how to become a god, but chooses not to because he doesn't want to. Well, Hermaeus Mora is a god. He is a god. But, like, in this world, in Mundus, he is on the same level. All of the Daedra are on the same level as the Aedra, as the 9 gods. However, the Daedra aren't as powerful because the world of Mundus was created using the Aedra's energy, the Aedra's power, not the Daedra. So essentially Mundus acts like a giant shrine, a giant sphere of influence. Outside of Mundus, the Aedra and Daedra are equally matched. They are equally as powerful. But because the Aedra lent their power in some myths to Lorcan to create Mundus, Mundus itself is kind of like an amplification. So the Daedra will never be as powerful as the Aedra on Mundus. They will never. They simply will never. Just by virtue of the Aedra's very essence is in the world, right? Their essence is the world. Their essence built this world. But yeah, it's a really interesting conundrum. Like, the Daedra still grasp at becoming as powerful as the Aedra and Mundus, but they cannot. They never will. They still try, though, and they're very jealous of Mundus. The Daedra are simply, essentially, very powerful spirits that did not contribute anything to the creation of Mundus. They decided not to. They weren't tricked. Or they chose not to. So this is a Magna Gee? Yeah, I need to do more research about the Magna Gee. I am not very familiar with them. But I think they are what the Aedra and Daedra are, right? No, because the Magna Gee are above the Aedra and Daedra. Sithis is probably the Void. Honestly, Sithis is probably just he is the manifestation of the Void itself, which is terrifying to think about.
What?
And if we break it down into like very basic scientific principles like entropy, creation and entropy, these two opposing forces, it would be pretty safe to say that Sithis is probably the concept of entropy. Death and decay, stuff like that. Alright, we need to get to somewhere safe for the night, or we freeze to death. I think this way should be good, right? Yeah. Like one of those quasar things? The Daedra with enough tomfoolery can manifest on Mundus. Yes, correct. Daedra who try hard enough. Honestly, I've been thinking about this for a while, and what if Vermina, so Vermina is the goddess of nightmares and dreams, right? She's the Daedric prince of nightmares and dreams. I'm wondering, she collects all these nightmares and dreams. The only thing we know about her is she collects our nightmares and dreams. We're not sure what for. But I'm starting to think, what if she's trying to like create her own Mundus? Or like trying to create a Daedric version of Mundus. She could be the Lorcan equivalent. I'm not sure. Oh, the door's already open. Close that.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
They were the ones that left with Magnus. Ah. See. Okay, can I still sleep in here? Oh, nice. It's her Netflix. It's her For You. Yeah, she's building her For You page. God, I love Vermina. She's so cool. If Sithis is the Void, it's even more interesting. He's basically the only thing that involves the Void that's interested in Nirn. True. And it would be really strange for something like the Void to be interested in Nirn at all. You know?
If your business, drink for the thirsty.
Unless he wants to destroy it. Which is possible. Salmon steak, salt pile. Yummy food, thank you.
Alright then.
Alright.
I don't care how many colleges they build.
Imagine the Jarl's big... Imagine the Elder Scrolls 6's big bad is Vermina. There has to be, honestly, there has to be a Daedric prince that's manipulating the Thalmor. I just don't know which one it is. Okay, I don't think there's a carriage out of Winterhold, so I think we gotta travel ourselves. The closest place would be... We could do Azura's Shrine. The Guardian Sabercat is around here, too. What time is it? 6:25 a.m. Okay, so the sun will be up soon. So maybe we should brave the mountains and see if we can get to the Shrine of Azura. We can start that quest. Although, I don't think we want to do her quest until we're a certain level, because I thought, doesn't the Black Soul Gem get more powerful the higher level you are when you accept the quest? I swear if it's Mehrunes Dagon again, it's not Mehrunes Dagon. I think they're smarter this time around. I don't think it's Mehrunes. I think it's somebody else. It might be Boethia, to be honest. It could be Jiggalag.
What?
Oops, I did the wrong one. Oopsie. I hit you, you hit me. Oh my god, even through my block he hits like a truck. I hate bears. Sorry to all of the bear VTubers, but bears are my nemesis in Skyrim. It's always the same star? Okay. Maybe we can do it then. Lydia with her dual staves. She looks so good. Alright, now the question is, there she is. How do we get up there? Yeah, the Black Star. Uniting the world under one strong banner is very Jiggalag. Well, he wants to destroy the world. I guess you can't really destroy it until you unite it. That's a good point. Whoa! I messed up. messed up. I messed up. I messed up. Oh! Oh! I was supposed to Fusro dot him this way. Okay, here we go. Let's get it to a stop. You're not gonna get up? Are you dead? God, I love Fusro Da. It is so silly. Looks like there's... Oh my god! Oh! Actually, you guys want to come up here? I have an idea. Come on up, fellas. When you get tired of hucking fireballs at Lydia, I'll be right here. Oh, they're hucking fireballs at me. Come on up, fellas. I've got a great idea. Lydia, let him come on up. Come on up, guys. Come on, fellas. I know it's a long trek up, but if you want to get me, you're gonna have to walk through the snow. Lydia keeps reviving. Come get me. Come on. Come on, fellas. A true dragonborn. Why don't you come up here? Oh, close one.
Force!
Yeah, it's two of them. That's what I thought. Alright. Simple as. It just occurred to me. Hotties, it just occurred to me. We are doing the same thing that we did in Daggerfall. Except instead of an elevator to kill people, it's the shouts down a mountain. Incredible. We're using the terrain again. We're doing the exact same thing as we did in Daggerfall, but it's with a mountain and my shouts. Hi, Lana, welcome in. Hi. Battle Mage Lydia. Do you like her? Do you like her as a battle mage? Should we keep her as a battle mage? Hi, Bubba. Tell it from the mountain, I guess. Mm-hmm. It works every time. Hi, Bubba. It's good to see everyone. Happy Monday, guys. Did I ever tell you guys I'm just so happy to see everybody? Every single week, man. It's a miracle we manage to get together every single week, you know? Life is tough out there. I really appreciate you guys coming by. Saying hi. Glad I get to see you guys every week. Alright, we need to go this way. Don't let it go to your head, though. It's like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Like, I guess, or whatever. Okay, can I get up this hill? This way. This is definitely the way to go, I think. Yes? I'm navigating between the rocks crazy style. Hi, Rabbit, welcome in! Hi, everybody! I didn't say hi to you, hi. Oh, it's really cold out. Or maybe I should have gotten a hot soup. Maybe I should have gotten a Starbucks matcha latte before I came up here, huh? Oops. Fine, I'll take the usual path, Todd. Whatever. Take the usual path. Tuh. Tuh. Oh, there's a Falmer tent down there. That's scary. Also another troll. Oh, there's a dragon nest. Oh. Look how pretty it is, though. I imagine on a clear day it must be beautiful. Even more so.
What? Ah!
I wish I had Woldna cast. Oops. Oh, I missed again. No, don't kill me. Oh, I drank the potion of resist fire on accident. Piss off. Man, it's supposed to be daytime and it's so cold. You think they'll have a fire up there? I hope so. I made the mistake of going into that Falmer cave to escape the cold. Oof. If only we had a shout to make it clear weather. Wait, can I use my shout? Can I use my shout to make it not snow? Really?
Look!
No, it's still snowy. I've discovered the Shrine of Azura. Okay. Yeah, it's still snowy. Hey there, do you have a fire source? I'm freezing to death.
Azura has seen your coming, traveler. It was not curiosity, but fate that has led you here.
Fate? What do you mean?
Azura has given me the gift of foresight.
By Azura.
I had a vision of you walking up the steps to this altar.
That's nice. Can you talk
long
faster? I'm
before
freezing to
you were
death.
born. You have been chosen to be her champion.
Wow.
I know it is unexpected, but do not worry. It will all unfold as she has predicted.
Very well. What does Azura need?
You must go to a
It's a beautiful woman, just like Hollywood star.
Hollywood.
There's blue sky!
Untouched by it. Inside, you will find an elven mage who can turn the brightest star as black as night. It is cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never wrong.
Never
I
wrong.
believe the fortress may refer to Winterhold.
I know exactly who you're referring to.
This elven enchanter.
Well, it's still really snowy and scary. But there's like a little blue sky. That's nice. I could sleep here. Salt pile. I'll take that. I feel warmer, but still very cold. Wow, that's so cool. Wow. I never thought to use it on the weather. I thought it was to get to Parthenax. You learn something new every day. Alright. Freaking awesome. Now I need to go back down to Winterhold. Alright, well, the good news is it's going to be easier.
Who led her children away from the disaster of Vardenfell. You are the prophet that reveals our
Oh, she prays? No, keep going. I want to hear it. I miss Azura. Morrowind was so awesome. Do you have a snake leg, or is that a regular lady leg?
Who led her children away
Can't
from
tell.
the disaster of
Alright, I'll be back, Azura. I'll be back. I know I'm not your champion necessarily in this life, but it's nice to see you again. And her statue on top of the mountain, it's so pretty. Alright. I'm gonna make it down there if it's the last thing I do. Is that where the town is? It says the town's over here. Whee! Yippee! Mr. Blue Sky, I hated that guy. Imagine if your last name was Blue Sky. Gray Sky, Mr. Gray Sky. That's a very, like, Pride and Prejudice last name. Mr. Gray Sky. He's an eligible bachelor who receives £40,000 a year from the Queen. From his land. His manor is named Grey Sky Manor. At Whirlwind.
What?
Hey, oh, it is clear now. Wow. Beautiful. I am the Grand Champion. Not yet. Dragonborn is not a champion of much, actually. He has not participated in any arena fights. Did they take the arena? They did take the arena out of Skyrim, didn't they? There's no arena in Skyrim, now that I think about it.
What?
Nah.
Nah!
I wonder where Kest is. We need to go find Kest to complete Woodland Kest. 40,000 pounds of what? 40,000 pounds. I assume of tea, because it's British. Tea, or perhaps chips. Perhaps, turnips?
If there's anything
Strawberries? They've got good
just let me
strawberries
know.
in England.
If you've business with the college.
Is there an elven mage
The
here that
mages are
studies
up in
the
the college.
stars?
Then again, Nelikar might know. He's an old-timer from the college.
Nelaka, wherefore art thou?
My
Hello.
Dagor and I have an understanding. Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions.
A priestess of Azura sent me.
Azura? Gods, it's all finally coming back to haunt me. What do you know about soul gems?
Why do you ask?
That's what caused all the trouble. Soul gems are used in enchanting, but they break afterwards. Except one.
Oh.
Azura's star. A Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning.
Auden. Is specifically an Imperial City thing? It is in Morrowind. There is an arena in Morrowind in Vivec City. I remember fighting in it. But yeah, there's an arena in Morrowind and Oblivion, but not Skyrim, which is really interesting. What did Malin do?
Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, diseased. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Illinolta's Deep and vanished.
I thought he was going to say
Look,
Illinois.
I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura.
My
The
brain
Daedra
filled it in
are
as
evil.
Illinois.
They're the reason Malin went
Took a
insane.
few of his disciples to Illinois. Horror. Let's see. Illinois Deep. We gotta go to Illinois Deep, Hotties. We have to go to Chicago. Chicago. The ancient city of Chicago. How did the Daedra drive Malin insane?
Azura is no ordinary Daedra. She
True.
commands an entire realm inside of Oblivion. The more Malin worked on the star, the more she was able to damn him. It started slowly at first. Malin would see things that weren't there. Then he would yell at students over words they hadn't said.
Ah.
Then one day I walked in and Malin had killed a student. And in a horrific moment of inspiration, he started using her soul for his work.
Oh, God. Ew. Yucky. Some regions of Illinois are a dungeon. How do you know that, hyena? Illinois is a fate worse than death. Sounds like Malin got what was coming to him.
The college would agree with you. But do you have any idea how many innocent lives were cut short just so Azura could have revenge?
Well, I
We're
mean, he's
nothing to
freaking with the Daedra, man.
Pawns to move around, praise and punish as
They
see
hate us.
fit.
They hate us because they don't own us. Because the Aedra created us. They hate us because the Aedra created us. They want their own Mundus so bad, but they'll never have one. Because they're selfish. And they won't give up their power to create it. Chicago is a nice place to visit. Yeah, I've been to the airport a couple times. And I have been to Chicago once on a Wolf business trip. It was good. It was very nice. I had a very old man who showed me around the city. He drove me around the city in a car because my Wolf company hired a car for me, which is very, very nice. It was like the first time I had ever had a car hired for me, whatever that means. And he showed me around the city and he was like, that's where Al Pacino got shot. Like, just like saying the randomish stuff, you know, that's where the Rockefellers, blah, 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 blah. This guy was like, must have been 98 years old. But he was certainly a character. It was fantastic. The food is great in Chicago. Yeah, the food is fantastic. Best food in the Midwest, in my personal opinion. Okay. Did you try deep dish? I did, but I tried it from like a chain. So, I tried it from a chain because I wasn't there for very long, and so I just ordered deep dish pizza from a chain that I had heard about. It was a work trip, so I was like, hey, like, I don't have much time to eat because I've been out all day. And I asked the front desk, I was like, do you know where, like, I can get a deep dish? And they turned me to, like, a chain, so I don't know if it was actually good. But it was tasty. It wasn't bad. I'm not a big fan of deep dish, but I liked it, man. I love cheese soup. I love eating my cheese and tomato soup inside a bread bowl. What What are you fighting, Lydia? Oh, more of you? More of you, huh? More of you, huh? Go away. I'm very angry at you. Oops, I did something wrong. I did something wrong. I ate the wrong thing. That's one down. I think it was Gyaradonos. I think it was Gyaradonos. Don't ask for ketchup for a hot dog? Of course not. Why would I do that? I would never. Finish your speech in hell. And you. Concussion. Oh! Well, I solved your concussion. I gave you one and then I solved it. Yippee! Was it Uno's? Oh, I don't think so. It started with a G, I'm pretty sure. It was probably Gyaradono's. Or whatever. Riadino's. Get some Geno's East? Ooh. Louisiana's Creole food is pretty good. I've never been to New Orleans. I've never been to the South. I think the most south I've been was Houston for another wolf work business thing. And then I've been in Atlanta airport like many times. And no shade, but Atlanta airport is really it's tough. It's a tough airport. Chicago O'Hare is my favorite airport. Atlanta airport is really rough. It's like huge and there's so many people. Like you would think it's LAX. I think Atlanta is the busiest airport in the United States, if I remember correctly. I think people think it's LAX, but I'm fairly certain it is Atlanta, technically. Whoa, what is that fire coming off the slope here? Anyway. What's coming over the hill? Bandit Plunderer? What? Who? Journeyman's Nook. Oh, this place. A bandit in there. Do you see him? Ouch. Oops. Got him. Bonk. Bonk. He's climbing on top of the table. Gotta take some skooma so I have some stamina. Bonk.
Can't wait to count out your coins.
Wow, he's tough. Am I actually hitting him or not? Oh, there we go. She's getting so skoomed. She has so much skooma in her. Running through her veins right now. This is awesome. Okay, so now that he's finally on the ground, I think my hits can hit. I will say, I'm really loving two-handed. My issues come from the hitboxes of two-handed because sometimes you think you're hitting someone and then you're not. But it's making the sounds like you're hitting them. Like, it makes the gross noises like scorp, scorp. My biggest complaint with two-handed so far has been that. Oh, I've been here before because there's soul gems on the ground. Oh, maybe I haven't? Alright, let's sleep and get warm here. Sleep until the morning. Had to log FAA incidents and 20% of them come from Atlanta. Yeah, it's a busy human airport, that's for sure. Hi, Bravo! Hi! Hi, Mara, welcome in. The air is treacherously cold. What time is it? 11 p.m.? Oh, I misread that. I thought it was midnight. Oops, my bad. Flexing on the poor bandit by drinking 5 bottles of skooma in front of him. Oh, I'm famished. No, you're good. How about 2 apple pies? Does that help? Okay. Oh, look at this alchemy lab. I cannot use this while in combat. Sorry? Sorry? What kind of combat are we talking about here, fellas? I'm not going that way. I don't need to go that... Oh, I do need to go this way. The saber cat's over here. Okay. I can't see anything. Can you guys? There's like ghosts here. They're like... Oh, it's wisps. Oh, shh. Lydia, can you take care of these, please? Why are there wisps attacking me? Oh, did you run out of staff? Ooh. Wisps are really scary. I'm traumatized from Oblivion. Oh, they take my magic. They take your magic when they hit you. Wisp cores! Whee! Look at them rolling down the road. Whee! Yippee! So awesome. Alright, where's the last one? Oh, it's a wisp mother. Oh, frick. Oh, Lydia, I don't know if we're ready for this. Okay, I guess now is as time as good as any to find out. Alright, do I have an Ice Wraith Essence? I have Berserk if I need it, and I will probably need it. Okay, let's heal and get some of our stamina up. Okay, here we go. I'm scared, Hotties. Do you believe in me? Interestingly, she does have elf ears. There's a theory that wisp mothers are actually Falmer. The ghost. Oh, there's two of them! Oh no, that's just. Okay, that's just her cloning herself. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream like that. I forgot she clones herself. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That scared me. You got this, Lydia. Those are dragon ears. No, they're not. You're a liar. Okay, there's the original one. Ooh! Okay, I'm going in again. I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to scream. Oh, just let me get near her, please. Ooh, this is tough. She's almost dead, Lydia. Kill her!
Now you'll pay.
Shoot the arrow, Lydia? Okay. Lydia, shoot the arrow. Please, God. Did you run out of arrows? Lydia, get her. Thank you. Okay. Phew. Well, now I need to go back and sleep because I'm cold. Yeah, no, so they don't multiply. She just makes, like, shadows of herself. Oh, that was really scary. We did it, Hotties. Hollywood starlet Minerva appears triumphant. God, it is cold. Hey. Hey. Get warm.
Look.
Get warm. I need it. Otherwise, I might die. See, this is why I don't like using the shout. Even though the shout is very useful and helpful, it does kind of cheapen it. Like, if you can control the weather, it makes it a little bit cheap. Don't you think? We're looking for a saber-toothed ghost. There he is. He is definitely gonna kill me. I see you, and you see me. We're a great big family.
Force.
Where are you going? Ah, of course you dodged that. Nope. Okay, it takes him 2 hits. Yeah, magic makes it too easy, in my opinion. You don't have to plan for anything. So he's running away.
Force.
You into water now, silly Billy. Okay. Now I don't have any. This is gonna be tough. Ooh. Woo! We did it! I did it. Search. Ectoplasm. Oh. We did it. Hollywood starlet Minerva by the skin of her fangs. What's that rumbling noise? Did you hear that? Thank you for the pad, Sentinel. Hi. What was that weird rumbling noise? Hello, guys.
Force.
take a bath. Sorry, I'm hungry. You guys heard that too, right? I'm not hallucinating that. The ice is yelling. Lydia, kill them. Why are you just standing there, Lydia? There you go. She gets shy about fighting until I'm with her. Is it the ice shifting? Hi, Meteor. Hi. Ice quake? Oh, it is an ice quake. You're right. Oh, Lydia's stuck in the ice. I think you guys are right. I think it is an ice quake. That's so cool. Wow. Ice is terrifying. I will say that like the people that go hiking in like icebergs and stuff and like on top of ice, you could not catch me doing that. Not in a million trillion years. Snowveil Sanctum. What?
Oh.
Lydia, we can't go in there yet. That's for the
your
Thieves
back.
Guild. Come this way.
You lead, I'll follow.
Yeah, one slip down a crevasse. I'm not afraid of ice, okay? I'm afraid of gravity. Two very different things. I'm not afraid of the ice. I'm afraid of the gravity that comes when you fall into an ice crack and then hit your head and die. Oh, hey, buddy. Hello. I didn't see you there, mate. Nice butt cheeks. Where do you get them? Where do you get them? Is your doctor the same doctor as Kim Kardashian? Oh, Seems to be. Jolly good fellow. Nice fellow, that fellow is. What did he kill? Ah, an ice wraith. Now, why didn't she just name herself... Like, here's something I was thinking about the other day, right? Like, if you're a celebrity, okay, and you could choose a name, why won't you name yourself something really memorable, right? Like, why not, instead of Kim, what about... I mean, if you want to be an Elder Scrolls VTuber, Kim Kardashian is a great name. But, like, she's not that, right? She's a makeup guru, I believe. So, like, why not name yourself, like, Blush? Or if you're somebody who works with the ocean, you can name yourself, like, Krill Kardashian. Cream Kardashian. Krill Kardashian. You know what I mean? If you're a celebrity, you should name yourself after what you're involved in. Hey, come down here. Hey, come down here. Like, Todd Howard named himself Todd Howard because he's involved with Todd Howard. He is being Todd Howard of Skyrim. Well, no, Todd should have named himself Sky Howard. Wow, I'm getting butt handed to me. Holy moly. Lydia, any help here? Help Kardashian? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Kim probable like Kim possible. Yes. Sting? Yeah, Sting named himself Sting because he Sting. Like, that man's a bee. Have you seen that man's hair? It is so spiky and it stings. And that's why his name is Sting. Why don't you follow me, sir? Why don't you follow me over here on this rock? I'll lead you out of this hell. See? I'm the leader type. I'll lead you out of this hell. Come here. Okay, well, if you don't want to play nice. Naughty boys get the big mouth blast. Nope, that didn't kill him, guys. Come here. Item is insufficient charge. There we go. Okay, now I'm healing. Yeah, he should have named himself... Todd Howard should have named himself Sky Howard. Sky... Howrin. You know, I should have named myself Beth. Beth Esdahart. Where are we going now? I don't want to talk to the Archmage. I want to go to Windhelm. Dia Fortuna should have named herself Meat Flesh Eater. Tuna. Flesh Tuna Eater. I'm going to Windhelm. I'm on a journey. Mary Beth. I thought his name was Sting in the Police. Oh, so he's called Sting because his hair is stingy and then he's in a band with policemen. Now that makes sense. The band members are policemen or used to be policemen. That makes perfect sense. Okay, this way. Sting Operation? He is God Howard, the creator of Mundus.
What?
I'm actually the Adra created Mundus. Is that gold? It's corundum. What a corundum we're in, aren't we? What a corundum we found ourselves in. Todd Kimward? Oh, that's a good one. Todd Kimdashian? Also very possible. Also very probable. Now I want to watch the 1980s Dune. We should watch that together. I would love to do a watch along of that. Ah! Hello, everyone.
Force.
Oh, you got up after that one. Very impressive. You having second thoughts? No, you don't even have a single thought. You don't have a first thought, do you? Yeah, I like the 1980s Dune a lot. It's the only Dune I've seen. And I kind of want to keep it that way. Even though I do think Zendaya is awesome. And I'm sure the graphics are pretty cool. But there's something campy about the 1980s David Lynch's Dune. There's something very... almost like eldritch horror-ish. Campy, you know? Whee! Welcome to Windhelm, Hotties. We made it. We need to get to the carriage up there. I'm not going to go inside of Windhelm because there's an event that might trigger, and I don't want that to trigger. Not yet, anyway.
Looking to hire a boat?
Captain Gjallan does the business.
Is that man's named Gort?
I can take it. May not look like much. Where you headed?
Oh. Never mind.
All right.
His name's Gort. Shout out, Big Gort. Hollywood starlet Manur likes the cut of Gort's jib.
What are you doing that for?
But Hollywood starlet Manur is not
Skyrim
certain.
isn't very friendly for our golems.
Yeah, I bet it's
So
not.
mostly just
Isn't certain if one can seduce Gort. Gort might be in love with the boat. Who up, Gortin' it? We Gortin' it up today. I did want to hire his boat, but I wanted to hire it to get me to this shore, but he only gave me Dawnstar and Solitude as options. That is pretty cool. I didn't realize you could take boats in Skyrim to different towns. I thought it was just carriages. Hi, Chronically, welcome in. Hi, how's it going? He looks like a Gort. Now, what is that supposed to mean? You mean bald and unkempt and a little bit dirty?
Where do you want to go?
How dare you? Actually, where are we going? Oh, that's right, Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I am drained.
Get up there.
They drained me. There's Lydia. Hi, Lydia. Do you want to get in back, or are you gonna run behind the cart?
Oh, steady, old girl.
Yeah, he chose his name well. Gort. He should have named himself Boat, to be honest. I'm hungry. How about an entire leg of roast goat?
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
I'm not too lazy to walk. I haven't once fast traveled this entire game. Hi, Steph, welcome in. She's lost in the yappening. Well, listen, we can't fast travel. So you guys better get used to the yappening sauce.
The coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up the seat.
Unless you want to run in
If your
perfect
allegiance
silence.
lies with the Empire, we have
What do you got for
Drink
sale?
for the thirsty, food for the
Now
hungry.
keep in mind, I did threaten this woman like 2 weeks ago, but she seems more than happy to serve me, and that's a true professional.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thanks.
I'll show you to your room.
Look, she
Right
even
this
shows
way.
me to
Door's over
my
there.
room.
Why don't you use it?
Alright, now which one is my room? This one? It's owned. This one? Yes! Okay, sleepy time. He should have named himself Straight Out of Riften. I mean, you can't really go straight out of Riften. The roads are kind of curvy, so that would be a misleading lie. My beast blood keeps me from a restful sleep. Okay. Bought some food. Slept a little bit.
What in the name of a...
I think her head was turned
I
all the
don't
way
have
around. I'm stuck?
Oh, it's you. Come
Oh.
to extort more from me?
Well, my friend, how can I help you?
I'm off work at the Blackbriar Meadery. Be back there in the morning.
I thought my camera had jostled free, and so I thought I was free camming it and backing up from Maven. I thought Maven cursed me for a second there. I'm fine now. I couldn't see for some reason I couldn't see my little compass, my little marker. I thought I was in free cam. I thought she cursed me. That was really scary. Okay, so we want to go to where we don't want Aarongoth safe. We want to go where the fragment of Wuthrad is, which is in Trevor's watch. Should we do the Golden Glow job? No, because our sneak isn't very good. Sneak is pretty bad right now. So maybe we just go retrieve the fragment of Wuthrad to the west of Riften. Are we ever gonna find a cure? Yeah, we have to go get the Wulfrad fragments. That's how we progress the story. Okay. Yeah, she does say, what in Oblivion do you want from me? Reference? Smirking emoji? Reference? Smirking emoji? Tuh.
What? Ah!
Alright, we're on our way. Finally. To retrieve the Wulfrad fragments and turn ourselves back into a human. Uh-oh, something. Oh, something bad is happening. Hey, you just appeared behind me for what reason? What's up, brother? When did you get here? I need a resist fire potion. I only have 2 healing potions left. That's right, take that. And that. Oh, the villagers are getting in on this too. I can probably Dragon Rent him. Oh, he's landing though. Oh, no he's not. Hey, stop setting people on fire. It's really rude. Okay. I can Dragon Rend now. Here we go. Yeah, you've got something coming for you. And trust me, you're not gonna like it. You don't even know those words, do you? Get down. I think it also weakens them, I want to say. I think it gives them, like, lower defense while they're under Dragon Rends. I could be wrong, though. Tell him, Lydia. There we go.
Maybe dead now. But where did you come from?
Yeah! Good work, Hollywood starlet Manur. Good work, Draven Laneth. Hey, everybody survived. Nice. Now you can use this big old skeleton as fertilizer. Haha.
Maybe did.
Okay, so can I do the... I want to show you guys something. Let's see if it works. Ah, no, it doesn't work. You need like a ball type spell. And then if you like throw a fireball at a skeleton, it'll go whee. Pretty awesome. Maybe I can Fusro dot. You want me to get the skeleton out of the way? No worries. What? Oh, there's a bear. By the order of the Jarl, I command you to halt, bear. Alright, I'll let you guys take care of that. I'm gonna clear out the dragon bones. Watch out, everyone! Slowly but surely. 40 bounty added to the rift. Why? What did I do? I guess apparently my Fusro dot hit somebody. Then stay out of my way. There's nobody there. Oh, it hit people on the other side of the lake. Wow. Did you see that? It hit like the people on the docks over there. Alright, so that, wow, that travels for a long time. Alright, well, then, fine. If you don't want me to move the skeleton, then I'm just gonna keep it there. Suit yourself. It's not my problem anymore. I killed it. You get to do cleanup. Noise complaint goes hard. I think I might have accidentally hit someone with it. Yeah, it has that, the Fusro Da has insane range. I just didn't realize that on a flat surface, usually it gets swallowed up by like a hill or a mountain, whatever I'm doing. But not this time. Wonder if it's a shockwave? Yeah, it probably does hurt them a little bit.
What?
So that makes sense. Cannot wait when enemies are nearby. I wasn't trying to wait. I was trying to look at my map. Alright, we're headed in the right direction. Hello, fella. Are you my enemy? I don't think so. Oh! Miles. Smiles at you. Smiles at you. Smiles really big at you. Smiles. It crashed. Oh, sorry. I sent you to the wrong realm of oblivion. Smiles. Yeah, we got our daily quota of 1 crash. Yippee! I think that's Todd's way of putting his hand on my head and saying, it's time now. Shh, 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 shh. Time to go to sleep. Shh, shh. Hotties, thank you so much for joining me for Skyrim Mondays. We will play this game again next week Monday, as we always do. Very good stuff. We didn't get to cure our werewolfism today, but next time we will hopefully get to cure it next time. We went on a little bit of a side trip. We got a little bit sidetracked, but that's what Skyrim's all about. The S in Skyrim stands for sidetracked. The K in Skyrim stands for kill 'em all. The Y in Skyrim stands for your house that you get to build. The R in Skyrim stands for roar, which is what the dragons say. The I in Skyrim stands for oops. The I in Skyrim stands for icicle fall in your head. Oops. The M in Skyrim stands for map. Check it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It was a really good one, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited for tomorrow. We're doing our shave ice, our Hawaiian shave ice hand cam. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. So come on by for a hand cam tomorrow. If you're more interested in the video games, I will see you for Elden Ring on Wednesday. We're doing some more DLC stuff. We're hopping into a big hole in the Shadows of the Erd Tree DLC. And then on Thursday, we have a collab with Juna Unagi. We're going to be playing Slay the Spire 2. These are all 3 p.m. PST. And then Friday, we're playing some Fallout 4 survival mode where we're going to try an early game, a Deathclaw Gauntlet. So I'm really excited for that. Yeah. And on Saturday, we have a 3D members only stream. And Sunday, we're drinking with my friend VTuber Mochi, having some moon viewing drinks. So come on by. I'm really excited. The rest of the week is a good lineup. And it's going to be really, really fun. Yeah, so thanks for chilling with me today, hotties. Yeah, thanks for taking us with you on the chilly adventure. You're welcome. I hope it cooled you guys down a bit. Thank you, Divine, all the hotties here. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Thanks for the stream this evening. You're welcome. Yeah, packed week. Look forward to it. Get excited about it. Tanoshimi desu ne. Get yourself some sake. Yeah, or like a fun fruity. If you don't drink, you can also get a little soda pop, a fun soda pop for yourself. And we can do just some light sipping, you know? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place, okay? Yeah! I gotta go get the shave ice ready. I need to freeze a lot of shaved ice pucks. So I gotta go get that ready. I gotta prepare for tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for chilling with me in the hotties today, everyone. It was a really fun day. It was a really good day. The sweat is dripping down me so crazy style. I'm so ready for autumn. I'm so ready for autumn. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Yeah. Good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Take care of others. Make sure you get a good dinner. Make sure you take a nice shower. I'm sure you're also sweaty too. Make sure you take a nice shower. Clean inside of your belly button, please. Nobody wants to smell that, please. Clean inside your belly button, please. Nobody wants to smell that. And I'm gonna raid you out in case you need more entertainment for the rest of your night. Thanks for chilling with me and the hotties, hottie. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Alright. Hang in there. Yeah, sweating after the cold Skyrim mountains. Good night, everyone! Good night, Mako. Good night, Kano. Good night, Crayon. Good night, Kawaii. Good night, Jeff. Good night, Kaiser. Good night, Hyena. Good night, Malkash. Good night, Doodle. Good night, Soli. Good night, 28. Good night, Lamoru. Good night, Mr. Leahy. Good night, Dyad. Good night, Ember. Good night, Krasy. Good night, Vidias. Good night, Kieran. Good night, Banana. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say this last one with me. I know you know it. Bye. I said bye-bye again. Bye. Bye. Do you think Todd Howard grows a beard?